It ain't your choice. It's like this
It's
my show.
definitely I
I
got
mean, you
I
either gonna be a
it's
part of it or you not.
it's definitely my choice because I done definitely got homeboys where like they're damn near like really like my partners. But at first they definitely tried it. But now we're not doing that.
But do you think they through trying it? You think they finished trying it?
I mean, so that's the point
So
too. Like
yeah,
that's where it get tricky too. Like I don't know if a man is like if I really give them that chance, would they really take it? I don't know. I will hope not. But like I don't even think like that because I don't want to think like that. I don't want my friend to be
this is
looking
my
at me like
thing.
that. I know I look good and I know I'm hella funny, but don't
So
Exactly.
try me.
what do you
And
mean?
yeah, I done friends on hella guys who's done try to talk to me, but I just let it. Hey, you're my homie.
You got to keep it that way.
I'm
If
gonna
not,
act like I want to try to talk to one of your friends
you
to
got you
let you
got to
know
keep it
But
I
that
at
way.
the same all of the
Wait, so
like
Kim, you trying to
all of the
friend zone
homies,
your
nigga
baby's
not trying to
mom?
hit.
No, keep going.
You say what?
Sorry to interrupt you, Cuddy, but real quick, you're trying to friend zone your baby's mom after she's already your baby's mom? That don't work like that.
No, it's like no. No, she just basically like on some.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't see.
these is the
I can't
KODs of the
show
day,
like she
y'all.
like. I don't want to hug you. We need to stop this shit. Like she thinking it's like
Oh
affectionate,
yeah.
nigga. You hug, and I was like, a hug can be given to anybody. Nigga, you hug a
Trying to do it.
motherfucker at church.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You
Like
hug a
hug
motherfucker at
goodbye.
church. That mean you
No,
want to hit them.
Nah, she still like you, Cuddy.
no,
She still want to
no.
fuck.
She
She still want to
yeah.
be together.
So she's still emotionally attached to you. She still
Yeah.
she wants a relationship, and she's trying her. She's trying to build
All
up
right, son. I'll be right back.
boundaries to eliminate her from being tempted by. You can fuck her, and you can be like, all
Jackie,
right,
you drunk?
I'm gone. I'm gonna fuck with two or three other bitches, or however many
Nah,
other
but
bitches.
look though.
No.
In reality, I want the same things that she wants. She just wrapped up in what used to be.
What's the same thing? So like, you want to be with her? You guys want to be together?
Hell yeah. Hell
Do
yeah, I
you,
want to be.
Oh,
Who wouldn't want to
Kim,
be
I
do
with
didn't
they
you
with
know
they
know
kid
do you
that.
know
mama?
do you know how to be together with
But
somebody, Cuddy?
Oh,
okay, so you want to be with her? Are you? Are
I'm
you
still I'm
willing
still
to?
learning.
that's
oh,
that's
Cuddy.
that's 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 the first step. Being honest with yourself.
I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no
Like,
no
is it
model
possible for men
boyfriend
to be
or mate
monogamous?
or whatever. But shit, who wouldn't want to be with their kid mama though?
Okay, so this is
Well,
my
let's be
question:
I
Is
clear.
it
wouldn't
I
have had
possible?
no
don't want
baby
to
with
be
her
with
if
my
I didn't want her like
kid.
that.
Let's
Well,
be
which
Is it
baby
clear.
mama
possible?
you want to
Is
be
it
with?
possible?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, that part.
Wait a minute. Is it possible for men to be monogamous, like true monogamy?
Jackie, put your headphones in.
I
Or
mean,
Jack,
yeah,
put your
but at the
headphones in.
Can you
same
hear me?
time, like, yeah,
You
I mean,
sound
yeah,
muffled
but
a
at the
little bit.
same time, like, nigga can be truly monogamous when he got everything that he want in that one person.
Okay.
When a nigga got a dibble and dabble here and shit, you not fitting all the criteria.
Can I ask you this question real quick though? So how long you been with this baby's mom for? Or when you first met her?
Before we had a baby, we was together probably like a year and a half.
I know. And how's the baby now?
He three. I mean, he
Okay,
two. Finna be three.
so it took you 3 years to figure out this is a woman you really want to be with.
Nah, it's just been a whole bunch of back and forth. Like when she moved out of town and all type of shit, bro. It's just like
I know. I say that
I'm
to say
not.
it'd be like. I only say that to say it'd be like, damn, like you put a woman through so much for three
Put
years,
a
and
woman through
now,
so much. 3 years. What?
yeah, and
Man, hey,
What are
now,
you talking about?
now you be
Three
like,
everybody got
years
their
ain't
oh,
shit.
trial run.
3 years
I
ain't
gotta see
shit.
if you really want to be here anyway.
Hey, if she can't hang around for 3 years, she ain't worth shit no way.
I'm not saying, but three
Exactly.
years. No, but listen, no, listen. You don't know how my cuddy get down. Though I know how my cuddy gets down. I see it firsthand. 3 years of that? Absolutely not. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, cause Cam,
Come on
you're a
now.
hot mess.
Look at who we talking about here, man. Come
Like
on now.
Cam,
You wish.
Hold on, not so hard,
DUI in
not
the
so hard
building.
on me.
You wish.
DUI in the building.
Deuter.
Yeah,
You bitch.
yeah, like a
That's why your
woman
voice
Hey,
go
gotta
up,
be
man.
Flames.
strong, like she gotta be concrete, fucking
What happened to your voice, Cam?
strong.
You bitch.
I'm
I
just saying
I
that's
had
a
I had a
lot
good
to deal with.
weekend.
That's a lot to deal
That
with
sound like
Cam
it.
for 3 years like that. Like,
Yeah, I
He
had a
need to
good
go clean.
weekend.
You
He
bitch.
got to go clean his balls.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
let's keep it a beam. All
oh.
my cousins, man,
He gonna
y'all
more than
some,
his mouth. He
yeah.
trying
I'm
to become
I'm
like
married with children.
spiritual twins. He
You
need to
bitch.
No, now you is Cuddy. You good now, but I'm just
That
saying,
nigga
like,
Flame stupid.
I'm married with children. I don't know none of
Flame
you
good.
niggas.
He
You
married with
bitch.
children, huh?
Let, let, let- let me speak. Let
Well,
me
I
speak for
can
me,
tell you,
goddamn it.
hey, look, I
I
gotta
got
put the
my
camera
ism
down
from
because I don't
all
want cousin
the
toe
men in my
judging me about
family.
taking a shot.
So
You what? What you say it again, Apple?
I got all
We'll
my
leave it
isms
out.
from
Shit,
all the
slide
men
over
in
to.
my family. So I
That
mean,
part.
because we got mostly men in our family. We got
Ooh,
a lot of women too, but
I need to
the
shave
guys
my
in our
other
family
pitch.
are
I gotta
just
be
the guys in our
careful.
family.
Oh yeah, that looked like a nice shot.
Cold pieces of work. Like
But see, that's
No,
the thing.
no,
All
until
of us
they
no,
ain't the
Cuddy,
marry.
same.
ain't no psych. Ain't no psych.
All
I
of us
feel
ain't the
like,
same though.
But
Y'all
that's
are
why
not the
I act
same,
how
but
I act and treat people how shit. Get in where you fit in, damn it.
You bitch.
My older cousins ruined my life.
Just be a big dog, not a
Yeah.
pup. You hear me?
They showed me too much too early.
Yeah, buddy.
like what, for example?
Oh, look at her egging it on.
Like what, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up with it, young
Hi.
Diddy.
Oh, my
The
mom got
Dang.
it all wrapped up
Seducer.
back there. Dang.
Hey, they ran from the topic though. They
What
tap
was
dance around that. You know,
Oh,
it's
this is
like
pretty
shit.
cool.
You know,
What's the
because if a
topic though?
woman, I mean, we was just cooking. I mean,
Well, this is
you
pretty
talking about
dope.
3 years. You know, all of this. It didn't take you
What was the
like
topic? I
you
wasn't
got
there.
to
Y'all
make
done?
sure you
Why,
vet.
why I can't see
You got to
myself
make
with
sure
Nah,
and
Cuddy,
vet
I
and
answered the
know you got the
question.
right one.
Nah, I answered the question. All I did was tell Kim, like, all right, so like, you want to be with her now, right? But look at the shit you done put her through for 3 years. Like I'm not saying it's not impossible. I'm just saying you got to factor that in, and why she probably don't want to hug you right now. That's all I'm saying. I'm
At
not
Factor
the
is
saying
same
in.
don't.
time,
I'm not
don't
saying
it
don't.
ain't a
But hold
one
on
way
now.
street though. Don't
Hold
think you
on.
ain't did shit.
No, I'm not saying don't fight for your family. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
No,
you
I'm
just gotta
saying
factor that
I'm
in.
saying is yes, for 3 years I put her through something, but shit, I've been put through shit too. It ain't just
By
about
her?
her feelings and how the fuck she feel about shit.
Hello.
Yeah. No,
Mental
for
health
Hello.
I
real.
didn't
matters.
the first year and a half of my son's life, shit, I wasn't even nigga, she was in Arizona, I was here.
Well, do
Why
you
she
So
guys,
leave?
like, man, that's
would you do counseling?
what I do counseling, yeah.
Do
See,
you know
that's
what count?
that's probably what needs to be done
Yeah, fight for your family, Cam.
because when you have counseling, then you can learn how to move forward past those moments because because it's really you never forget. It's no forgive and forget. You're gonna always remember what happened. It's at that point is accepting it and then having your behavior change for moving
Yeah,
forward. So
yeah,
you have to be willing. So if you're really willing to change
Huh?
your behavior,
Bye.
then you have to be open to that understanding of her and vice versa, the understanding of back and forth of forgiving each of really moving forward because you ain't
yeah.
no never you can't bring up oh shit that's not cool to bring up oh shit. However, if your behavior is still the same, then I'm gonna be triggered. And they say it takes at least three
Yeah,
years for a person who has been through some like mental, physical, traumatic experiences to finally get over that hump of this is not going to happen anymore. So she's still like she's trying to set up boundaries in order for her to heal.
Hey, can
Okay,
I say
okay.
this real quick?
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
But look though,
See, that's
but
the
Yeah,
listen
it
though, can I
problem.
does.
say this
That's
real
the
quick?
It really does.
problem.
That sounds like
James
a bunch of
Blake.
No,
bullshit.
listen. If a
No,
man is
that's real
fighting for
life.
me, listen, if a man is fighting for me, it ain't taking me 3 years. I'm folding. I'm folding
Sorry.
like 90
But
days.
that's
I'm
where
sorry.
everybody's
If a
different.
man fights for me, man, because that shows like, damn, like you really want this. It ain't gonna take me 3 years, baby. I'll fold in 90 days, maybe even less. And that's probably my problem. But
Yeah, it's
that's just me though.
Oh my god.
So
I'm a
what? So
fold
what?
like a family
Goes?
reunion
What
fold
goes too
shit.
far to where, like you said, this person done went through this. This person done went through that. I mean, we could write it on the chalkboard and add up. You know what this motherfucker done went through and shit. I think it's extraneous, but
Man, I
at
don't know,
point,
Cuddy, because I done still mess with a man and he done had 2 babies on me
what's the
before. Let's keep it for
what's
real.
the
So I don't know
threshold
what
though?
the
Like,
limit is, but
and
I'm
see
right?
that's
done
the thing.
now. I'm
So
done.
that's the thing. There's really no it's with what individual person can take.
Yeah, it's
So
individual. Yeah.
like some people deal breakers may be cheating. Some other people deal breakers may be I don't want uh you to financially be broke. Like you don't have some people have deal breakers. Oh, if you don't go to college and get your degree, then I don't want to be with you. So it's really each individual's boundary, and
Well,
that's the thing about it.
Who
You
does
set
that
your
though?
let's
boundaries.
talk
Is
about
that a woman
individual.
thing though?
No, let
No,
me be
it's a
transparent.
wait a minute, Bree. It's a person thing. You know, like everybody has boundaries, but nobody come. A lot of people don't come into relationships saying, "Oh, this is my boundary. This is my boundary." They just feel it out, and then you fuck up, and then you like mad.
Yeah.
So it's really important to establish boundaries first in the beginning, so that that other person has that expectation.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
I
because
feel
if
like
you
for me, right? Like, cause we can only go off of individual experiences. Like, I didn't know what my limit was till my limit was hit, and like, I done messed with somebody that had kids on me, done had different like all. It wasn't just cheating. Like now you just doing crazy stuff, right? And it wasn't one, it was two. You feel me? But I didn't know that that was a deal breaker because I'm like, oh no, that ain't gonna happen to me. But when you love somebody, and I'm not saying that was love because ain't nobody gonna do that. Like to me, that's crazy. But now I know that's my limit. Having a baby on somebody,
And people
like
become,
that's
and you
crazy.
get comfortable too, of just accepting different
Yeah,
situations.
yeah, yeah. I feel like you really don't know your limit until your limit is hit. And like, don't get it twisted. After that man that had a couple kids on me, I still mess with him. But like, I literally woke up one day and was like, "Oh no, I'm done. I'm cool. I can't do this." And I think it was because of time too. Like, I feel like a lot of time females be wanting like more than just like I don't know, cause it's kind of like hard to say too, cause it's like a bad thing to say. But like if a man cheat and you don't find out, like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna leave him. I'm really not. But it'd be like the time you put in, the time you spend with me too. Like that's what matters to me, and that's really why I left the last nigga, cause your time management sucks, and I'm just cool. And like you had to go on the block list and everything. That might be who's putting these taxes and shit under my tires.
I have a question. So I think, and then I honestly think women kind of take more or have to be more flexible than men.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's you know, y'all tell
In
me if
what
I'm
we
way?
wrong.
accept we accept a lot
In
more
what
for
way?
sure.
Because
I just
men
feel
take a
like,
lot of shit. Men take a lot of shit. We just don't complain about it.
but why don't you say
But
something then?
if a female if
Because what
a
man finna be
female want to
complaining?
go cheat, it's the
I'm
end of
not
the
finna keep
world.
voicing my opinion to you and all this shit like this, and it ain't and it don't change.
Well,
That
you
shit is
can't change a
crazy.
person. You can't change a person first of all, Cam. You can't do that. They have to want to change if there's going to be a change.
Exactly.
Yeah, that.
But like a man's mentality, what's the use? What's the use in bitching about it?
Right? Ain't no use.
It
But
ain't no
a
But
use.
you
woman and a
should
man ain't
still
the
talk
same.
about
See,
it.
I
You
like
gotta have a
how it's
healthy
real
Exactly.
relationship
convenient.
to talk. You should be able to talk about it, and that's where a lot of relationships fail. Communication,
Yeah,
being
facts.
able to
I'm gonna
talk,
talk about it,
agree to
but I'm not
disagree.
like a woman.
Yeah.
A woman to keep talking about it. It'll keep being a reoccurring thing. Man, I'm gonna tell you one time. You don't fix that shit, I'm finna fix it for you.
And
But
what's your fixing it for, Cam?
I'm finna go get a bitch to do what the fuck I want her to do.
I know, but that's your problem. Like you stay doing that though.
I
You stay
mean,
doing
these
that,
bitches
Cuddy.
stay not fixing shit.
But what are you fixing,
They stay
Cuddy?
not fixing shit. I'm not finna keep
Okay, so
man.
wait a minute.
I'm not no nagger. I'm not none of that shit.
No, I
That's
feel like
like
you keep
okay.
it cool.
I come
Yeah.
home after working hard or whatever. The house ain't clean. I'm not finna keep saying nothing about that shit. I'm not.
So
I'm
what
just
you
gonna slowly move
but
your
what
ass
but what
on
if
out.
she sit up there and say cleaning is not my strongest suit, honey? Can we
Oh well,
hire a
then
maid?
you better find it. You better reach down deep in your soul and find that motherfucker.
I know,
Be
but
like,
like, but
can
no,
we hire a
Jackie,
maid?
no,
What if we say, can we hire a maid?
yeah, Jack got a good point. Like, if that's not her
Hire a maid
strongest
for
suit,
what?
right?
I heard you.
No, like what if
Fuck, I'm
she
gonna
I heard.
hire
What
a
say?
does that
maid for.
mean?
What
I
if
heard
she
her. What
say,
does that
I
I
pay
mean?
for
I
your
I can?
shit. I take care of you. Like I'm not finna hire no fucking maid. You gonna get in there and
You
Exactly.
clean
didn't
this
say that.
motherfucker.
You didn't say that.
Exactly,
You didn't
Cam.
say you was.
But you said
You
to
didn't
fix
say
the
you was
problem.
paying all
What
the
if that's
bills
the
and
way
all
that
that.
she sees to fix the problem?
Well, hire it out
Well,
of her
your way of
pocket
fixing
then.
the problem is a little fucked up, I might say.
But I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
but what did she do it out of her pocket? Like, what did she hire a maid? I mean, I clean.
Still though, that's some
I'm just
lazy
putting
ass
my.
shit. Get your
But
ass
look
up and
though.
do it.
But listen though, I'm just putting myself in her shoes. I'm not saying I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do none of that. I'm just putting myself in her shoes. What if she hires a maid with her own money? Is that a problem for you?
It doesn't matter. It's the thing, the fact that you want to hire a maid instead of getting your lazy ass up and cleaning your goddamn self.
But what if she doing
But
other
look,
things?
but she didn't just get lazy overnight though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
No,
but
Like
most
that
of them, you know what I'm saying?
this
Most
is
of them,
who
they
you
come like
nine
that.
times out of 10. If a motherfucker laying around a lazy ass broad, that's his choice though. You
but
can't
see,
blame
this
the
is the
broad
thing.
after a year and a half. You done been around this lazy motherfucker. You feel me?
Well, you
No, listen. This is the point I'm trying to make. What if she's $100,000? She makes $100,000, and she is running a nonprofit, and then
yeah, but
she,
that's not
I
what Cam's saying. Cam
what?
take care of
No,
her.
wait a minute. Let me finish the scenario.
Okay.
She's always she got two kids, under 5, and she's really trying to keep up and cleaning it, but everything is starting to pile up because she is being pulled in so many different directions. So she hires a maid to help in that area where she's not able to. But you don't want that because you want her
It's
to do
not
all
that
of
you're
that.
not able to, you're not willing to. It's not that you're not able to. You got two motherfucking hands, you got two motherfucking feet. You able to. You just
A
don't want to.
3,000 square foot house. If a chick got a 5,500 square foot house,
True.
and she making uh $200,000 a year, she got two kids, a business. She got to travel too, and it's no
Do you know how
time left
much
for her to
shit
clean.
niggas, do you know how much shit men juggle? Like,
But
we
females
have to
juggle hella shit
multitask like a
too.
motherfucker.
Two
Men
kids
not
ain't gonna
trying to hear
fuck
that
the
shit
house
because you
up
got
that
other
bad.
shit on your plate.
What she's saying, Cam, is things change these days, and women they trying to be like men. They want to be the boss, so let them be the boss. And go ahead, let them hire a maid, do
Nah,
all that.
nah, fuck
I
no.
sit on my ass.
No.
I sit on my ass, do what I gotta do. I don't care nothing
Oh
about.
yeah, well then
I
you, I
boss myself.
mean, if see, and then that's when you want to do that, that's when that 50-50 shit come in.
Right, exactly.
You want
No,
to be
not
the boss?
necessarily. So that's depending on
You want to
fifty-fifty.
be the boss? You gotta pay.
If you want to be the
What is the
boss,
phrase? You pay the cost to be the boss,
right.
right?
If you want to be the boss, yeah, you got to pay the
Exactly.
cost to be the boss. You're right about that. But I'm talking about as far as the cleanup part. See, if she want to get somebody to pay somebody to clean up, let her pay. Don't trip on it. Just be happy this motherfucker clean. Shit, I'll be happy this motherfucker clean. I don't want no nasty ass house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like I'm trying to
Period.
trying to get like a understanding of like
That's
what if
why them rich white men be fucking
Life.
they maids.
Exactly. I can get to that next. I can say that next.
And can I say something real
That's why
quick
they
for the
start hitting the
people?
maid.
Hey, can I say something real quick for the people in the comments? Hey, just know you guys, we all cousins. So like, when y'all think like we don't know these people or this is just a random thing, just know we're cousins. Cause I'm reading the comments and I don't think people understand. Like, we be having these FaceTime calls, right? And we felt like
I like
we're so funny
homie,
that we
whoever
want to put
homie
it.
Bear is.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, just know. So like, don't think we're just random women or random men. That's all.
But
But
Ain't
go
this
nothing
ahead.
okay.
random
So
about. Ain't nothing
But why
random.
not? If
Stand
it's
on.
in my budget to have a maid, why not? Take the
exactly.
load off of my mental. Why not?
And
Hey,
see,
you might. Hey, you
Apple's
might get your.
filthy.
I can
No,
cook, I can
listen.
Apple's
clean,
Yeah, you
filthy.
but
might.
if I
You
want to have
might
a
get
maid
your. No,
couple
listen real
days a
quick. You
week,
might
why
get your
not?
dick sucked a little longer if we got a maid. Don't forget that.
Or
Shit.
or I can spend time
Well,
with my
if
children, or
that's
I
the
can do
case,
whatever other stuff I want to do.
see what the problem is. This all the extra incentives and shit. It doesn't go to us as men. We don't.
but see,
We don't. Now when we do something big, you guys immediately see the benefit, right? But when you guys get your accolades and shit, we don't always see the trickle effect for what is okay. So what? You got an LLC and shit, okay, nonprofit. But how do I reciprocate that? If that's not too many words, you know what I'm saying?
But we
no,
do see it.
reciprocate. I think we all
We
know
see
what
it.
reciprocate means,
But
but
we do.
it's
I
a give
think.
I
and
just.
take.
Hey, listen. I just told you what I'll do if I ain't gotta clean too much. Listen.
But see, it's a give and take. And I was just
She
saying that
said give.
one
She
scenario.
said give joust.
Yeah, and see that's one
But I
scenario.
cleaned
So
and all that already. So we're just putting
right, that's
ourselves
one
in that
scenario,
girl's.
give and take. But
Yeah, we're just.
let
Yeah.
me ask
I
this.
feel like
So
us women was just raised to be certain ways, but we need to also look at there's other practices and people who has jobs that they can do this shit, and you can free up your time.
So would you
exactly.
I don't know. That's how I just be looking at life.
So
I'm like,
look, this
it's
is yeah, freeing up your
2024.
time because okay, so what if there's another scenario of you and your husband have been together for 15 years, or you and your spouse, and then all of a sudden you find out that he has or she has a terminal illness. And you know, like a big part of y'all relationship was intimacy. Like that was the biggest part of y'all relationship, intimacy and sex. And now one or the other can't provide anymore. What
Well,
you
if
Mm.
love ain't the
Provide
biggest
what,
thing,
sex?
then you're in it for the
provide
Yeah,
wrong
sex?
provide
reason.
Yeah,
sex.
like
You're
Yeah.
just an info at that point.
Well, you have to get
no,
some on the
like
outskirts.
huh?
You have to go outside. You love your
Right,
wife.
like would you like how is that is how is that is, I mean, because that can be a form of love for the
48
next
is
person.
sick.
And then the
that'd
roles
be
change.
funny.
In that case, the roles change. The roles change by, you get a job, you pay all the bills, and you do what you want to do. Just bring the money. If you want to do what you got to do, don't do it. Shit, I take trip just so you bring the money home. I can sit on my ass now.
And she can go do it to wherever she want to do it to.
I wouldn't give a damn. As long as she paying all the bills,
Oh, okay, cousin. I'm like, okay.
she paying. Now, if she
Popular
ain't, pay,
shit. Yeah.
if she ain't paying
Okay.
all the bills, it's a different story. But if I'm still paying the bills, nah.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this. So, like, is it a thing? Because the older I get, the more I realize this. Is it a hard for a man to be fully monogamous?
That's
Mm-mm.
what, yeah.
No.
No.
It ain't
I
hard. It's
Oh,
Sometimes
not.
y'all make it hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes
y'all
it
make it
get,
Listen,
hard.
it
man,
get tricky.
no
It
woman,
get
no
tricky, yeah.
woman has 100% of what a man wants. No woman.
And no man has 100. I wish two men can be one,
And
or
there's
I can
never been
have
a
two men.
conversation where a woman doesn't want to switch it around. Like if we make a valid point, a woman always wants to come in and switch the shit around.
I think.
Because
come in,
Yeah.
what,
I want
Cuddy?
to do
Wait,
the
my
shit
phone went out. Come in,
too.
what, Cuddy?
See, look,
No.
I want to do the shit
a
too.
good woman is gonna be 80% of what you want and what you like. But the thing is, as a man, we can't be dumb enough to run out chasing that 20% and throw away that 80%, right?
That's true. That's true.
we got to see enough in her to where we know that you're not gonna be 100%, just like we're not 100%. But
Yeah.
But
we're
that's what
not gonna
men
throw that
slip up.
away chasing that 20. You feel me?
Yeah, men slip up and try to go get that
Okay.
20.
We
What'd you
can
say,
pretend.
48?
We can pretend with that other
Men
20.
slip up and try
Men
to go
We can
slip
chase
up.
pretend
that.
with
So
that other
what do you mean
20%.
slip up? So
But
you
some
can't slip up and
relationships
slip into
some
pussy.
One
relationships
mic,
are
one mic.
open. Some
Hey, you
relationships
guys,
are
I might gotta
open to
leave for
where
a second, but I'm coming right back.
Bye.
you can fuck on who you want to fuck on, and as long as home's taken care of.
But see,
What'd
a
you
man
say?
can't.
You
When
Some
you
said
say
what?
relationships are you can fuck on who you want to fuck on as long as home is taken care of. And
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't mind, Apple?
Whose
But hold
relationship
on.
is that?
what?
Yeah, right.
Whose
Oh no,
relationship is that?
I said some people.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
about to
Yeah,
about
man,
that.
because
say.
there have been
I
times
don't
where
know
I done
about that.
I'm
accepted some shit. I
single,
ain't
man.
gonna lie.
But
Hey,
maybe in
you
my
gonna
next
have to accept
relationship
some
I might want
shit.
to do that. I don't know.
Any
I can't
relationship
see
you in, you
myself
gonna have to
on
accept
here.
some shit.
Damn, I said for a second,
Right.
y'all already forgot about me. God damn.
So
And I'm fine with that.
before I got married, my wife told me that she believed all men cheat because all the men and all her family, all the men she knew, always cheated.
Well,
So
that's
she
how
already
I
think
feel.
that all men cheat.
Yes.
that's
So
how I feel.
y'all women got
At
twisted.
some look like 48 said. At some point they slip up.
No,
Some do.
the only reason why they slip up is because you ain't taking care of your business.
I feel
Come
like
on, Ebony.
all
Talk
of them,
that
hey
shit.
y'all, I feel like all of them slip up. And it might be like, a while or whatever, especially if it's somebody who just got married or whatever. Every marriage has that honeymoon phase. But we all human, and we all sin. It's inevitable for us. Ain't nobody perfect. So something gonna happen. It might be 10, 15 years, but that man gonna slip up for sure.
Yeah, but it's worse. It's worse when a woman
Sorry, I'm
slips
in
up,
like
though.
No, it's
Why?
not
Why is
worse.
it
It's
worse?
no, you
It's
say
worse
that
when a
because
woman slips up.
it's a double standard because men
No, it's
seem to
not. No,
think
it's
that
not. No, it's
you guys
not.
seem to think that when a woman slip up that it's emotionally intact.
A
Like you
woman,
guys
a
are the
woman
only
is not
ones.
supposed to be. Listen, a woman is not supposed to be promiscuous.
And
Just
neither should a
And
man.
why?
slipping up is
Why
not
You
being
know,
is she not
you know
supposed to
promiscuous.
be
why?
promiscuous?
You know why? Because in the
Why?
1800s, guys wanted to know who their kids were. Like we didn't
Exactly.
have all this DNA and shit that women have today, and you're leaning on all this shit. We want to know who the fuck our babies are. Is that asking too much?
What the hell
It's
does
not.
that have to do with y'all slipping up?
A woman is not supposed to be
A man.
promiscuous. That's my
Let me tell you
thing.
this. A
It's
man
not
is
the
not
same.
just
It's worse when a woman cheats. It's worse.
It's
a
not.
man.
I don't feel like it's
A
worse.
guy could sleep with a woman that he doesn't even know her name. He doesn't even care about her at all.
Women
But
can't do
you
that.
Yes, we
you
can.
think you
A
yeah
woman can't
why
do
a woman
that.
can
She
a
gotta
woman
like
can put
this
up a
guy
pretense.
some kind of way.
Exactly.
A
She
woman
And
it
y'all
likes
have
doesn't
this
to,
have to
y'all
be
have to
motherfucker.
like her
attention.
too. Y'all
Wait,
have to like
Jay.
her too.
She'll leave.
Y'all have to find her physically attractive, and it has to be something
A
that that
guy
that
won't
first
throw away his
conversation
whole
for
family
y'all to be
for a
like,
piece of pussy. A guy
what?
will not throw away his whole family for a piece of pussy, and a woman will.
Oh no.
What? Hell no. You sound crazy
No.
as hell.
No.
Yeah. Hey, a
You
woman,
sound crazy as hell.
find a new piece of dick, she's out of there
Exactly.
fast.
Exactly.
No,
Real
That
fast.
that's
is
a
Fast.
lie.
A
That's a
guy,
lie.
does not give
Out
a
of
fuck
there.
about that.
That's a
You know?
lie.
Bitch is out of
That's a
there.
lie. That's a
Yeah,
lie.
she's out of there,
Cause
wait.
bro.
guess what?
She's
Cause
out of
guess
there.
what?
She
Niggas,
likes this
niggas,
nigga.
niggas
Cause
said,
when y'all start fucking niggas, feelings involved.
She
and y'all
loves this
too.
nigga, man.
Y'all too. Y'all
Come on,
Not
too.
man.
necessarily.
Feelings get involved with y'all too. That's how y'all
Bullshit.
side. That's
Oh,
how y'all
men be
side
getting
bitches start
involved.
Hey,
acting crazy.
listen. There's a woman, there's a man in every woman's life. Let's say a woman's 30 years old, right? By the time a 30-year-old, there is a man in every woman's life that she will drop everything for.
Everything.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Even
that's
if
true.
she's married, she'll drop anything for that nigga.
Yeah, my
Don't
wife
play.
told me that, so I don't know what she
Don't
told me.
play.
That's a
Don't
lie.
play. Don't
No,
play.
no,
If
No, that ain't no lie.
you
That's
had the
true.
nigga that you really want, which most women don't. Most women ain't with the nigga that they really want. Let's keep it 50-50. Like Trip Mac. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 1,000, bro. See, you guys don't want to get me on here. You guys don't want to get me on here, man.
Hey, show your face.
James
Nah.
That nigga Flame still ain't showed his face.
Wait, be quiet.
No, I'm just fucking off. I'm fucking off right now.
No, I can
James
tell
Flames.
shit. Hey, but just
One
because
mic.
you talk with a little bit of authority and all slow and shit, don't mean that what you saying is true fact.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that shit you just said was some
Okay.
bullshit, and that's a double standard.
That's fair. But
No,
you still
that's
got to substantiate your argument,
No,
boo.
Flames, you right, Flames. She's a 30-year-old. She's 30.
Okay,
She's
By the time you, I gave you some grace. I gave you some grace. I said by the time you're 30, I gave you grace, right?
By the time you're 30, you know who you want.
No, there's a man in your life that you will drop anybody for. That's a fact.
Not
If
if
he
you
said, come
married
on.
by 30.
If he ain't
depends
acting
on how
right,
long
that's
you've been
different.
married.
But if the man you really want is acting right, you gonna drop everything for that nigga.
I mean, you talking about everything as in like if you got a boyfriend and then
Everything.
really
I'm talking about
I'm ready for you
everything.
now.
I'm talking about everything.
Well, I mean,
if you married,
you might just have a boyfriend just to be passing time. And if what you got,
There's a guy by that age. There's a guy in your life that can always smash. Let's keep it like that then. Fuck it.
no, okay, I see what type of nigga
He can always smash. He can always smash.
you are.
You
That's not
speak for yourself. Look, James Flames.
If another man could sleep with my queen, he could take over my whole kingdom.
Hey, if another man able to sleep with your queen, that means you ain't.
You guys don't want this shit. Let me mute up.
And that's all he's trying to tell you.
Doing what you're supposed to be doing.
That's all he's trying to tell you, that your man that you got probably ain't what you want. You just accepting that just because it's good for you right now.
No.
Because if it was what you wanted, you wouldn't even think about that nigga that happened 20 years ago or 5 years ago or yesterday that had that good dick. You wouldn't even think about him. You be trying to work on your own relationship.
I think that me personally, I'm a firm believer that the shit go both ways. I don't feel like one thing stands for women and then the other stands for men, because just the way women get fed up with a man, a woman do too.
And this is also the thing.
I mean, and men get fed up with women. You know what I'm saying? If they woman ain't doing what they supposed to do at home, best believe it's gonna be a spot out there that's gonna do it.
And
exactly. And that's how I am though. That's what I was saying.
Women, we give y'all grace because we take on way more bullshit and deal with a whole lot more of y'all bullshit than y'all can take.
Well, we sure need it. I know I need it.
Before we step out on y'all gonna have to probably get fucked up like 10, 15, 20 times. And
you fuck off on me one time, you gone, bitch.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But how many times have you fucked up on your baby mama before she left you?
Never.
Or
when you get my age, fam, you might give him another chance. When you get my age.
I mean, yeah, I'm realistically,
let's go.
You don't give him another chance.
That's the question. How many
times? Like, just know, like you started some shit. It's up.
But how many times have you fucked off on her before she left? See, you said one time and you done. So,
men can't endure that though. Men can't handle all that type of like.
But that doesn't mean that it's okay for y'all to do it and not okay for us to do it.
We never said it was okay.
It's due because y'all can handle it better.
But what kind of answer is that?
We never said it was okay though.
Okay, listen. If I had a can of pop, right, that was not open, right?
Oh my God, him and his scenarios.
No, listen. Just everybody, just give me a couple seconds here. I'm gonna paint this picture.
Talking about a house.
Okay, because I heard this one. If I had a can of pop that was unopened, right, and I passed it around to 100 people, right, and then I got it back to me, I could still open that can of pop and drink that, can't you? Right? Okay, but if we open that can of pop and everybody pass it around and they put their finger in it, right? That pop is damaged, right? So you women need to stop thinking that you're a man. You're not a man.
Let me
Hey,
tell
actually,
You're not a
don't be
man.
damaged because that hole gonna go right
Miss
back.
48. Wait a minute,
All
Miss
you
48.
got,
Let me give
all
a
you gotta
scenario.
do is go sit.
You,
All you got
you
to
ain't
do
no
is
scenario.
man.
You
Oh,
you take a popsicle. You take a popsicle and you pull that popsicle out the wrapper the first time.
Okay.
And you stick it in 20 people's mouths. And I won't want to put that popsicle back in my mouth after
hell
that.
motherfucking no. Look.
Exactly. So
Hey, that was a dumb
Jackie.
analogy.
Hey,
That was a good
that was
comeback,
not a
Jackie.
dumb analogy. You sticking up? Who's sticking their finger in soda?
The pop
Right.
is gonna melt. The popsicle's gonna melt.
Exactly. So you're gonna
Moral
get
of the story is
weathered.
you can't put your
Oh,
mouth
yeah,
on
That
everything.
thing is gonna get
exactly.
weathered. Them
The
balls
No.
gonna
popsicle
drop.
gonna melt and the soda
No.
pop still
See,
gonna melt.
okay, all right, check this out. Let me all right, check this one out. If a guy sleeps with 5 women, his sex actually gets better.
That's a
But if
lie.
but if a
That's a
woman sleeps with 5 guys, that pussy's
Her
bammer.
shit gets immaculate.
No.
Hold on,
No.
hold on, Flame. I don't know. You
Immaculate,
got
boy.
some
By the
women.
time she come back round to the nigga who
See the-
she was fucking with from the beginning, boy, he gonna be like, bitch, where the fuck you
No.
at?
No. See, a
but
woman
some women,
has something called a pH balance. You just can't have different niggas dipping up in you because it throws your pH off. That's
You're right about
why
that.
a lot of these women got that funky ass. I ain't gonna say it, but we
Nah,
know.
That's
You
because
know.
that's because a lot of niggas don't go to the doctor and get that
Oh,
long
stop
ass
it.
Now the
put down
funky
the hole
part
to
might be
make sure that
cool,
y'all good.
and the reason why it's
So a
funky
lot of
because
you niggas
they
is
got a
walking
lot of.
around here with motherfucking
No, they got a
PE.
lot of different pH balance up in that joint.
That's
That's
because
why
you
it's
niggas
funky.
is walking
But
around here
The
with
pH,
now
you
the
can
thing,
always tell if your woman's cheating by if her pH is off, bruh.
I don't
That's
know
a
about that.
lie.
That's one way. But the
That's
other
a
way,
Straight
lie.
up, brother.
if she's not using her
Hey,
coochie,
That nigga saying
straight
her
up,
pH is
brother.
off.
Hey, I do this shit. I
That's a
do this
lie.
shit.
Hey
but
That's a
man,
check
lie
this
Hey, the
out.
because
same
your
way that you
own
said
person
that
Hey,
though,
ain't no pH
they can
you
tell. They
guys,
can
balance.
you
tell when
guys
we
should
cheat
never
because
had
we
a
throw
got
that
me
shit
on
out.
this motherfucker. I
But I'm gonna
swear,
tell you this.
man.
Listen to
Hey,
this scenario
Flame,
right
see what
here.
I said?
Swear.
Hold on. You got some women
I got
that
too much game.
if they
Man,
fuck
look at this
you
shit, bro.
and they fuck
That
somebody
ain't
else,
no
they might be
game.
better
That's
because they know how to
biased
use. Somebody
bullshit.
taught them how to use the muscles.
What?
Nah,
That's some biased bullshit.
nah.
Fuck somebody else, it might make
where's
him
that?
better.
No,
Where's
See,
because
the
even
guess
a
what?
data?
woman
It's
knows
a
when a
lot
guy
of
come back home, he got a new move or something. You know what I'm saying? A woman knows. A woman
no.
knows, right?
You know what's
But
so fucked
see,
up about what you
if you
said,
just
Flynn?
getting your joints beat in, that's not gonna make it more quality.
Can I
It
tell you
don't.
something? Can I
It
tell you
don't.
something? What you just said is untrue. Just because a
Look,
female's pH is thrown off does not mean that she's cheating. It's a lot of things that you men can do out here, whether if it's drinking all the time, smoking weed, doing drugs, eating a certain type of food
All right.
that changes the chemical balance in y'all
Okay.
body. So
Okay.
once we
So
allow you
so
guys to
let's
penetrate
say
us and
let,
ejaculate in us, everything that you didn't took in your body, you're putting it to us. That
okay. So
alone can throw
let me
our
wake
pH
up. So
balance
I
off.
wake up in the
One mic,
morning.
one mic, one
Hey,
mic, Flame, one
I
mic.
wake up. I got you. I got you. I wake up in the morning. My car doesn't start. What are the two things that could be wrong with this car?
The battery,
Here you go. Here you go with this
The
shit.
battery, right?
yeah,
Or
and
what?
no gas, no
And
gas.
no gas. So you can shift away from it's not cheating, but we know it's either gonna be either or, right?
What, you or another person?
He said
You or
we're
another person.
territorial.
That's
She
what
always
it
let
shifts
him
to. It's
smash.
you or another person. Because he trying to deflect it from him or from the man.
No.
Look, how many viewers we got right
Oh,
now?
grandma.
Let's
Oh,
get
grandma, you're here. Girl, I didn't
let's
even
get
know Granny was here. Grandma.
Grandma, she probably can tell us a little bit something.
Oh, you hear your cousins, your nieces, your
damn, your
nephews.
grandma on here?
You guys say hi to
Granny
Granny.
girl.
Hey, Granny.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Granny girl.
Hi, baby. I didn't even know she was here.
Hi.
Sorry,
Oh,
Grandma.
she done heard the whole
I'm
spilling.
all
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
loud.
heard
heard
your
the whole
filthy
everything.
mouth.
Grandma,
Oh
give
She
us
heard
Lord,
some
your
here you
filthy
isms.
mouth.
go.
Hey,
Now
hey,
here they come with the comments.
Clever's back. Clever came back.
Oh.
Clever's back. Hey
I
man,
want
hit
to
that
change.
like button, hit that subscribe,
Who the
share the
fuck is
video.
Juicy?
You know,
I be getting
Jackie
all
O.
of the
Jackie O.
harassment.
Who the
No,
fuck is
it's cool.
Juicy? You? Jackie is Juicy?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who said he
Juicy
want to change
Jack.
her?
Ah,
I
Yeah,
got
Who
a
that need to
said?
topic
say
that
something
Hey,
on your
somebody
PH
said
off.
I want to change Juicy's pH off.
Nah,
look,
type shit.
I do I do fruit, I juice, fruits and vegetables, all
Who is that?
organic, or as close to organic as possible, non-GMO. So that's where the juicy comes from. And then I do, my yoga and my,
Did
working
nobody ask
out.
where Juicy
Girl, you
come
don't do
from?
no fucking yoga.
What?
Well, somebody asked about
You don't
juicy.
do no fucking yoga. Stop
Yes,
the
They
I
said they want
bullshit.
to
do. I
change
got a
your. They
whole
said they
yoga
want
back
to
and
change your
Nigga,
everything.
pH.
I've never seen doing downward dog in your bedroom is not yoga.
Hey, health prep. I do the prepping. You got to prep before you can do it.
You got to prep.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, this nigga here.
Downward dog.
He's saying perfect.
Look, snowman. Yeah, see. So how
Jackie,
many
can you
people we got?
demonstrate your yoga for us?
Not right now. Today is my relaxing.
ain't ain't flexible in no shape, form, or fashion. Talking about you do yoga.
I am so flexible.
Don't play with it.
What
Don't
happened
play
to
with
Jackie?
it.
Wait,
Not right now. We're not going to show it
Flames,
right
add somebody from the chat on.
Oh, from the chat. I thought I could throw a link.
Throw them a link.
I'm trying to
Hop
figure
in.
out why
Come
I can't.
come
I can see
talk
some
to
of the
us.
comments, but I can't see that shit.
now. You can't scroll down.
You got to push comments.
Ooh,
I think that.
Snap, your whole name is on there. You might need to change
Ooh.
your YouTube. Or is
Oh.
that what you want?
Okay.
Hi,
I'll be
Dad.
ready.
Oh, look at my daughter and my mom.
All
They
right,
know they're
fam. I
fine.
love y'all. I gotta go. See y'all next
Hey,
Sunday.
now
Good
it was a
bullshit.
good
Okay,
combo
bye,
with you.
bye,
You know,
bye, Miss
you
48.
had me on the ropes. You know.
Hey,
That's
I already
Black
know. I'm just
Ivy.
waiting. I'm
Black
gonna wait till
Ivy.
next Sunday to get you again, Flame. Don't worry about nothing. I see I shut you down with that last one.
Hey, you know.
Right.
I love y'all.
Love you
Love
too.
you too.
Hold up.
Preaching today in Tacoma. I said, oh, okay. I said, Tacoma, you going? Well, we got to be back at 4.
Oh,
Oh,
Britt, you done missed
Well,
it.
they don't have to. I was gonna send a link too.
Yeah,
oh,
you can
Brent,
put it on
she
me.
just missed that one.
Yeah.
You should do that now because then it says bring food too. So
So,
I was like,
so how y'all feel about these? Okay, so that's what I'm
you just
saying.
want to
So
order
now
some
they got
pizza?
these robots, these
Oh, Toes
Tesla
on. Mom
robots
Toes been on
that
giving
can
them
do
to me.
simple tasks.
Toe?
How you doing, cousin Bunny?
Hi, honey. How are you
Good.
today?
I'm
And
okay.
how's
How's my
all
baby?
my cousins today?
We all good. How
Blessed,
This
y'all
is
doing?
blessed,
the
We
day
blessed.
that
good.
the Lord has made. No,
Oh yeah.
Amen.
but for real
Hey,
though.
The
hey,
Lord is here.
you better
Hey, what's up,
rejoice.
guys?
And
He
be
Y'all had
said,
the
"Be
glad
You
church
he
know,
did it.
Joyful.
early.
you better give
Yeah.
God his, man. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I had the
Absolutely.
church get an introduction earlier.
I know that was nice. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
get it
yeah.
in.
I'm in the bathroom.
Little Bill in the building.
Oh,
What
what's
up,
up,
little
Bill?
Bill?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, man? You guys is late, man.
Yeah, man, you late. We had a whole nice conversation about
Hey,
pH balance.
we got some shit to clip though, for sure.
You say you had a conversation about pH balance?
Yeah, we had.
Oh my God.
Yeah, talk about it. What you got to add to that?
Well, to be honest with you,
Is it?
I can speak from my own personal experience.
Hey, whoever
That
got that harsh background muted.
that's direct.
That's Apple.
That might
Thank
be
you, Tim.
Cam.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
up.
Cam's background.
Cam up there fit a beat on the. Oh,
yeah.
Let me stop.
But I could
just for sound quality. If you're doing something and you ain't talking, just mute up. It's all good.
I could speak from my personal experience. You know, pH balance. Sometimes somebody's bodies they link together. You know, their bodies link. Like
why is that though? Why is it not linked?
Like,
thank you, Elin. Thank you, Elin, for that. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, sometimes your shit just don't match. Like
your skin don't match.
Yeah,
and
like
all that shit.
Like me and other people don't match with me and Elin. I don't get nothing. Like no smell, no nothing. But previous, my ex, like it was always something wrong, and that's because we just didn't mix, or he was out cheating, or something.
Oh.
Mix. So
yeah, because you
got drop the mic. Drop the mic.
The bacteria stays on the penis for up to 2 weeks, even after you wash it.
Right.
Oh, look, you hear that, Flames? Let's get some help going.
Did Flames hear that? Bacteria stay on the penis for 2 weeks, even if you wash it.
Get that help going.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all be
also,
dirty
also, the woman, she has to eat healthy, drink healthy.
As well as the man.
Yeah, I know. But the woman also, her shit is
internal. Well, woman's pH balance is gonna change according to the man that she's with. Though.
That's true.
Her pH is gonna change, right?
If she got somebody messing around. Only if he's messing around.
No.
Yeah, I heard a story. I heard a story of a girl. I heard a story of a woman who had other roommates and shit. And as disgusting as it sounds, she was using her toys. And she ended up with a whole STD. And she was, she was like asexual. She was only messing with her toys.
Why would you let somebody else use your toy though?
No, she didn't know she was using her toy.
Wait, so somebody was secretly using her toy?
Yes, they was like roommates and shit. And that chick was using her toys. So the girl, she didn't ask her, were you using my toys? But she was just like talking about the shit. And then she was like, she told her, yeah, I've used it, but I cleaned it out.
Yeah, she probably heard her moaning and groaning in the background. She said, "Ooh, I need to try that."
I'm about to use that tonight. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. But yeah, also I forgot to say this too. You know, smoking and drinking and all that shit. That's
what Ebony said.
That goes into the sperm, and if you bust nuts in that girl, her coochie gonna be toe up.
Yeah, from the floor up.
From the floor up.
Mm-hmm.
They had them drunk. They say have y'all seen like people who really really drink and then they have babies, like the dudes, the babies be looking a little messed up.
Oh damn.
Yeah. The droopy ears like Jackie.
But I will also
say, don't you play with me.
I would also say if you guys are in a relationship and you guys are dealing with that thing, it's better to talk with your partner and figure out ways to make it better instead of making that person feel bad. You know, you have to have a partner to talk about it.
Making her feel bad.
No, you're not supposed to do that because
it's like, baby, you got some steak. Your shit.
Right, like talk with your partner about it. Find out things, alternatives, maybe pills, anything that'll make it better. You get me? So that way you guys will
I feel like through the gate, if a woman is really like not smelling good, then that's something personal that she's struggling with.
I remember I bagged something one time, boy. It smelled like a graveyard.
Unfortunately, the women that's just running around screwing, and that's the reason why their pH is off. I think they ruined it for the people that maybe we should give the benefit of the doubt to. So with that being said, we're not going to be having all this extra energy and, what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't be stupid, man. Fellas, don't be stupid, man.
Yeah, women, don't be stupid.
Well, I got me a good one, so I ain't got to be a,
You ain't gotta worry about that.
No.
Oh, she keep her pH together, huh?
We was messing with somebody. Me and Tiana was messing with somebody, and boy, her pussy was stuck to the walls for 2 days.
Y'all still hit that up.
And he plugged his nose and just did it anyway.
Like, you hear now, shit. Y'all in
Man,
now.
and if it stuck to the
That's
wall, that
why
means you
she
must have been
y'all.
cremating that joint.
Fuck, Tiana walked out the room. She said, "I ain't dealing with this shit."
Yeah. See, and y'all should
Yeah.
have said stop, fuck that bitch, and let her go.
Yeah,
See,
y'all
that
should
type
have.
of shit, you got at a certain
I was
point, you
ready to
gotta
bust
have
it
a
back.
limit.
No, Elon is different. He don't give a fuck.
He can take
Oh
the
my.
smell. He'll get.
Well,
I hold my head.
Dookie Nanny is at an all-time high right now.
But who would want to even do Elon after all that because if she smelled, that means you smell.
Dookie Nanny, they're passing that shit out like free goddamn.
Elon's
fucking-
excuse, he's drunk. He didn't know.
I was drunk. I didn't pay attention to it. She's the one that noticed.
Shit, drunk and down.
I mean,
You
I'm gonna
gonna smell
throw up.
that.
Man, I'm gonna throw up. Hell no, I'm gonna throw up.
It might not be as loud, but you're gonna mildly smell it if you're drunk. You're like, oh shit.
That's the dangerous part about you guys don't know about being drunk. When you're drunk, sometimes you're under influence. You just let anything go up in there, not knowing for a second he done put his thing up in there. You're like, oh. Let's say no, he done. You know what I mean? Or she done.
So
You know what I mean?
to tell you guys about that experience. So I don't have a smell. So once we mess with that person, that smell stuck to the wall, and then he fucked her with a condom, right? But I guess the juices were on his pubes. He took a shower.
Okay.
He fucked me that night. And the next day, I was like, "Come here, smell this." He said, "Oh shit." So that is real. When you're messing with other partners, you can transfer it to your partner.
So y'all got some shit going on over there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, in the pubic area.
Do y'all videotape this shit?
No, Tiana don't let me record.
Oh my god.
She says it's supposed to be it's just supposed to be fun.
At least you did get a daughter before you did all that, boy. Because once you know they got some stuff out there that you can't get rid of. It tear your whole stuff up. You can't have no more kids.
Yeah, you can't have no babies yet.
Yeah, we use rubbers on everybody.
What that mean?
Rubber
can't bust.
If you give oral sex, then what?
You gonna get throat cancer.
No, that's number one rule. You don't eat the bitch pussy. That's number one rule.
No, I'm talking about what if she want to give you head? Is you doing it with the condom?
She was a married woman. She doesn't suck other people's penises except her husband. She just takes it.
That's what she said.
Oh wow, y'all got rule book rule book to it.
I know when I was young, one time I had some knowledge. Somebody gave me some knowledge once before, and the girl had a cold, and I didn't know that she had. I almost said yes. The girl had a cold, and I know if you had a cold, that it can still transfer to your thing. And she was coughing, and I let her put sucked on it, and next thing you know, I had an infection down there. I said, "Damn, what the hell is this?" And come find out, it was her sucking my,
Damn.
You sure it was from that one though? Could have been from the other one.
No, I wasn't messing around. Like I was messing around, but I always was careful. You know what I mean? I went up in there raw. I let her suck it raw. I didn't have no condom on.
Oh,
they didn't have condoms back then. So when you was
they had them, but what I
when you was young.
But what I realized,
y'all was using goat skin.
Well, goat skin is better than goat skin is good. I'm allergic to latex.
That?
You gotta put your stuff in the car.
Yeah, they still sell goat skin.
Yeah, I can't.
Can you give me some, Jackie?
I don't know where you can get them.
What is that?
I don't know where you can get them from.
Are you trying to say lamb?
Sure they got it down there in LA more than anything.
Are you trying to say
lamb skin? Lamb skin.
Lamb skin?
Oh, lamb skin. Yeah.
I don't know about
goat skin. I'm like,
lamb.
Goat skin?
Yeah, lamb skin. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Shit, I've been there trying to be looking out there for goat skin to give as a gift and shit. But you ain't even on the market.
Okay.
So you don't use none of that stuff, huh, Jackie?
Listen, that's too personal for me to answer that question.
I'm messing with you, Jackie.
Hey, y'all have a good. I got a hot one over here. I gotta check out this thing over here. Y'all have a good day.
Oh, you got it
All right,
already now. Huh?
TOW.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Have a
All right, Toe.
blessed
All right. Okay, I'll see
Sunday.
y'all next week. Right on.
Thank you for giving us some
God
ism.
bless.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to really get loose, but I'm gonna tell y'all next time now.
I want to be on
Okay,
there
you know
too.
what? So next week, what we're gonna do is one mic, one mic, one mic.
Yeah.
One mic, Jackie, Juicy Jack. You've been doing good with being a moderator.
I know. I've been saying
Keep it
one
under
mic. We gotta,
control.
yeah, we gotta get we gotta get better content. You know, I'm finna start getting my clips, and then I'm gonna start getting my yoga page going. You know,
Jack, nobody wants.
so once I get that going,
Oh, this is.
subscribe and like.
Don't
View as much as possible.
You know,
turn your volume.
then everybody
I'm gonna
bring their
give you
following to the fold when we had these streams, and yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
what's
have
up.
to, it's inside out, So all of us has our unique greatness that we want to display.
I got a topic. I got a topic, man. I got a topic.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Where's Brick Butt?
The men find it unattractive. You know, when a woman uses profanity. I mean, I put Cardi B on the thumbnail. I think she's perfect for the face of this shit. You know, her potty ass mouth. You know, that mouth. You know, I don't understand it. That's my take on it. I don't think it's attractive at all. I mean, if you say it's either or, then you have to say it's unattractive. But you know, I ain't never seen no dude say, "Ooh, she's sexy. She cusses a lot." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, you know,
maybe they
girls.
do.
It's
I
just
think
at
that
times.
comes with her stage presence too, and what she wants to put out to her listening audience. I mean
That's Cardi B's persona.
that's who
Watered down.
she is.
Now,
But we don't know how she is off camera either. She might be very humble. We don't know. But that's how she's making the millions.
Well, do you guys use profanity a lot?
I used
Women?
to.
Women on the East Coast, that's just their language too. If you talk to women on the East Coast, they curse. It's just in their vocabulary.
Yeah,
In New
I
York,
don't
I
like it
think
all.
it's a limitation on the education. The more educated that you are, you're able to articulate yourself in that type of manner. You can be gutter and still you can cuss out a person. You can use you don't have to use profanity, but you can make a person feel low or bad without even using profanity.
oh,
So
J.I.
I think it's not women who it's unattractive if a woman cannot articulate herself outside of profanity all the time. I honestly do.
I like
But
that.
it's also settings and things. Like if I'm at the club or a bar and I'm around it's also kind of in a way like dominance, because sometimes women curse to be dominant in a male type environment.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
my
the
opinion.
timing with me. I don't mind women cursing, just the time and when to use it. You know, it's just a little sexy. In the bedroom, something.
Yeah, like if we're at a charity, I'm not gonna expect. I'm gonna be looking around like, ooh,
But it goes
it's
back to
really
what
a
you were
level
saying.
of class.
It goes back to what you were saying, Jackie. It's on a level of education. Like if you listen to teenagers talk, all they do is curse, curse, curse because they don't have a vast vocabulary. It's all about your schooling and what your vocabulary is. You know.
But
What you got.
is it unattractive or is it attractive? That was the question.
It depends
It's
on the
it's
woman.
unattractive. I mean, but then at the same time, I feel like when I'm with my family, I'm gonna cuss more because that's just what we do. I mean, you adapt to different environments
Environments.
with
Yeah.
your choices of words. That's me. Now I know
Oh,
how to
that
turn it on, and I know how to turn it off. Okay.
okay. Yeah, that's the makings of a lady.
And am I a cusser? Yes, I am a cusser.
Let me
But
hear
I
you
know how to
say
turn
something.
it on.
So just curse
Let me
at
hear
me
you
right now.
say bad word.
Yeah, because I
And
used
I
to
know
call
how to,
I used to
I don't
call
know.
women bitches. And then, you know, like them bitches, and now I just say chicks. But if I call you a chick out in public and shit like that, that means that I'm really calling you a bitch.
Okay, Jack. All right.
Yeah, you know, but it's, and then too, it's the inflection too. Because I can say chick and that shit can sound just as bad as if I was to say bitch, in my opinion.
Hey, Cam, you ain't at the game today?
He playing the game, smoking a cigarette. Now, okay. Now that's really unattractive for women to smoke cigarettes. Now, and to smell like cigarettes. That I feel like that's unattractive.
Well, back in the day, everybody smoked cigarettes.
Exactly, but I'm talking about in this modern time. Shit, back in the day, everybody had to drink whiskey to instead of drinking water because it was unsanitary. They
Oh,
didn't know no better.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like that's why drinking was so heavy. They drunk more whiskey and alcohol than they did water because they didn't know how to sanitize it. They let the cows go everywhere. They went everywhere. So they had to drink alcohol to like as a part of that was the cleanest thing to drink. Yeah, and that's why a lot of cities were founded around wells, if or springs or major pools of water. Damn, does nobody have nothing to say?
I
What
think
happened?
everybody.
What happened?
I think everybody's mic was muted.
Oh, was mine muted?
No,
Because we just let you talk. You're
Yeah,
just
you guys was all muted.
you're just vibing out right now.
Look, I
Shit.
done had my smoke break, and then look, I done adopted your little method, snaps. I listened to a couple of church songs early this morning.
I'm telling you.
Oh, did you guys start off with a prayer? It's
Who
Sunday.
said
oh,
3-3? You she lying? Who? What? Put gang
No,
dog.
we're gonna pray after Elliot gets out of church.
Come on,
Elder
three three
Elliot.
zero. Tell us why I'm lying or she's lying. I like to I like those types of healthy debates. Tell me how I'm lying. You just saying she lying. That's it. I agree with Richard.
I
He
do too.
said niggas trying to fact check that. Man, you can fact check that Wild Wild West. In the Wild Wild West, people mainly drunk alcohol, whiskey because it was cleaner than the water.
In the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, like the 18 right before they kind of is right before 1920 and a little bit before that, way before that.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
had
meant.
to get water from a spring or a well. You had to source it underground because the water on top of like the land or a river, you had to make sure you filter that shit or you'll be fucking shitting for days.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Don't
Well,
yeah,
all our
fact check
family
me,
is
bruh.
from the country. Come
Don't
on.
fact yeah, you can fact check me, sir. Salute, Jay. Whoa, salute. Okay. I thought they were talking about me.
Schoolboy, what up?
Who is schoolboy?
330 game dog. Salute. Lamont Grant in the building. What up, brother?
Yeah, it depends on the context of cussing.
Yeah. Well, we all could agree that it ain't, Yeah, because if it's during sex, maybe, you know. So I guess it does depend on the context, but we ain't, you know, man, we don't want that, man. We want peace. Usually when it's a bunch of cussing, it's not peace. That's just my answer though. You know, everybody got their own answer. You know, I'm not trying to deflect or nothing, you know.
No, they like nowadays they do so many studies. So like they have studies of you know, have you seen the rice study where you talk negative to the rice and you talk positive to another set of rice in a or a plant, the plant study, and shoot, the plant that's getting all of the negative words is dying, and the plant that's getting all the positive words is thriving.
Yeah, for sure.
See, I got a peace lily right now that if I don't give it enough sun or water, it'll droop down. And then sometimes I feel like if I give it enough water and sunlight and I don't talk to it, it'll droop down. So that's the exact reason they drink liquor. Bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it wasn't you had to hunt for water. The water in that day was like down below.
Schoolboy, what up? What happened?
See, and you know they started what? You remember? See, I know a little bit about history. Then they started, you know, trying to advocate for alcohol. You know, like alcoholism, because people were like heavily alcoholic back in the day. I think it was probably more alcoholics or acceptable to be an alcoholic back in the day than it was now. I don't know. I don't know about that
I
one.
Let me get this off of here. I got a clip of that robot or the robots and different, you know what I'm saying? Tesla and all this, you know, it's a lot of technology. You know, I'm
You on
hearing
mute?
that joint, I'm hearing
You
that
on mute,
joint gonna
Cam?
be affordable.
Oh yeah, I seen that Tesla robot though.
You see that shit?
That shit hard.
Let me get Schoolboy in here. What up, Schoolboy?
Hey, sorry about that. I had to change my earphones so it didn't have that echo like last time.
Yes, sir. Talk
Let
to
me
us.
see you,
Talk to us.
schoolboy. Let me see you, schoolboy.
I didn't comb my hair.
He say he didn't
Uh,
come to
let,
her.
we,
Hey,
we,
she
let
we,
me
didn't
we
either.
ain't we ain't judging you on looks. We
She
just want
didn't
to, you
either.
know.
You
Now,
good?
Schoolboy, he gets a pass over here, you know.
Okay. I
He's a
won't
very
press too
important
hard then.
person, you know.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I like the topic. Someone who's been married for almost 45 years, you see a lot
Oh
and you
yeah,
see
you a
people
vet.
go through yeah, see people go through changes. As far as the cussing, what I mean in context is kind of what you said, Buck, in this situation, with women, if they cuss for a particular reason,
Damn, we lost
it's
top
not so
off.
bad,
No.
right? But for me, when I cuss, it's usually to make a point, to be funny, or because I'm mad. So in that context, sometimes you can excuse maybe your wife or significant other from cussing. But you're right, Buck. As you get older, you're going to find out more, guys especially. You want peace. That's what we want.
Yeah.
No arguing, no, it doesn't help a situation. And if
Yeah.
you're in a relationship, it's two people, and if you have family, it's more. So where's your focus? For me, it's that peace you're talking about.
Well, we'll go to war just to have peace. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll go to
Men have
war
gone to war.
just
Men
to
have
have
gone to war
peace.
over. Yeah, right. Men have gone to war over women.
Type shit.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Helen of
Men still
Troy.
That's it.
going to war over women.
That,
Shit.
Yeah.
and that gotta
And,
be one of the dumbest reasons I ever heard of somebody going to war over, but I know it's
Listen,
true.
Helen of Troy, the
I
epic,
I
the
I'm,
most
I
epic
agree
war
with
of
you.
all, Helen of Troy and the Spartans.
Yeah.
Do you know about that,
Right.
Flames?
You said what?
Helen of Troy. Troy and the
Oh
Spartans,
shit.
that was a war. You remember the
Come on,
Trojan
man.
horse? That
Come
it
on,
was
cuz.
all behind a woman.
Yeah, hey, I believe it, but I still think that that's one of the dumbest reasons to go to war. You know,
I agree, but you're right. That was going to be my next point. It's different if you defending your wife or your children than if she causes a problem that causes you to fight when they don't have to be no fight.
Okay.
right? Exactly. You know,
For me, that's the difference.
Okay,
there
I can
got to be
agree with
fine
Helen of Troy, but
lines.
hey,
You know,
it
you start
happened.
protecting
And
women that ain't even
we're
up
talking
under
about it
your,
centuries later.
you know.
So
I
that lets
think
you know the
I
power
think
of the
Helen
woman.
of Troy only happened because they were weaker men.
They were not. They were the greatest army. They were the greatest
Just because
army
of who they were.
at that
Just
time.
because of who they were as an army, don't nigga that shit got started between two weak ass men.
Mm,
You
Eh,
couldn't control your bitch, and she caused the whole motherfucking whole war between two countries or two societies
Man, you talking about
because you couldn't
300?
control your bitch.
Are you talking about 300?
No,
no,
not
no, no,
300. That's
no.
a fictional
The
thing.
This
No,
is the
I'm
Trojan
talking
War.
about
Yeah,
Helen of Troy.
uh this was like in Greece, old Greece, like old Greek.
Helen of Troy. Helen was
She
a
was from
king's
Troy.
wife, a
Yeah,
king's
yeah. She was a
wife,
king's wife. She was
and
young and beautiful.
they came to come together as you
Spartan.
know two great nations, but the prince in Troy ended up
No,
taking the king's bitch.
in Sparta. In Sparta.
Yeah, the prince ended up
Yeah,
taking the king's bitch.
Yeah, in
yeah.
Sparta.
It was two. It was two opposing rulers, and they were fighting over Helen. That's what it was. She was the wife of a king. The king on the opposing side took her, and because he wanted her as a bride, and that's what started the war.
Mm.
Yeah,
And you're
it
right.
was between
That's
Spartans
not a
and
reason to
Troy.
start a war.
Cause
Yeah,
you lost your gal.
boy, I
Yep.
tell you.
Get another one. She's not
But
worth
you
it.
know,
Hey, you
kings. They had multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? They had concubines and all type of shit.
But
Like
she was like the most beautiful according
it don't matter
to
though.
the
It was a
time.
whole ego thing. It was a fight over egos. Nigga, you mad? Cause I mean, shit.
Yeah. And
man,
that's
Keep
the
it P.
lesson, really.
Keep it
That's the
I
P.
heard
lesson.
about the 300
PvP,
army,
you
man.
lost her.
No,
You
the
lost her. You
300
can't get
army,
mad because another
that's a
man took her.
fictional. That's a
I heard they
fictional
was having
depiction.
relationships amongst each other, man.
I mean, in that time, that
The
was
soldiers,
a norm that was
like
considered
they supposed to be
as
fighting,
a normal uh
Tell my left shirt.
practice.
and
But
they said that's what made them fight
There you
harder,
go. For sure.
you know, because they really be loving each other, like for real.
yeah, that's a practice that they try to quote unquote say. But 300 was a fictional depiction. What we're it's just letting you know, like, I guess what it was like in that time, that them fighting hard.
300 was
But
not a fictional. That
Nah,
was
they said
yes,
something that
the
300
fuck
was
it
actually
real.
happened.
was.
They
That shit
said
That's
No,
actually
it
just
was
300
not.
was
real.
happened.
real.
300
No, it was
actually
real.
happened. That is
300 was
not
Yeah.
a
real.
fictional thing.
That's
What?
really
That's what
Wait
I'm
a
happened.
minute.
saying. The
Now I gotta
300
look it up.
army,
Wait a minute. Let
they
me
was
look this
doing
up.
that.
No,
I
the
gotta go watch it
300
again.
actually happened.
Yeah.
300 was they rebellion against King Darius and his sons.
Yeah.
That's all that was. That actually happened. It wasn't a fictional thing.
I
Yeah.
gotta watch it again.
It was real.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they were defending.
that was at the
No,
same
I'm
time
finna,
as
okay. Let me
Alexander the
look it up.
Great and all that shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
J83. Why wait, Kennels? What up, brother? Bloodthirst in the building. What up? You know, all the usual suspects. Hey, man, look.
She say, "Let me
We
back
in
in."
here.
Brittany say,
We
"Let
in
me
here,
back
man.
in right now."
This got to be the most laid back shit ever. Like, come on, man. Everybody just come up here and shoot shit from the hip, you know?
Yeah.
Easy
Nah,
money.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
300 Spartan soldiers.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
okay,
they
okay.
they were they were defending a pass called Thermopylae, and it was a
Yeah, I see
direct
that.
line. They would if the Persians would have got through there, they would have flanked and
They
got
would have been
behind
able
the.
to. Yeah. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So they
my
sacrificed
my
themselves.
apologies. My
Oh, that's all
apologies.
right.
Because shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make sure you
you
make
Yeah.
sure
You
thought
you
know
your
tell
some.
what you're
shit
talking
was
about
better
when you
than
start
our
talking.
shit.
Hey, look, listen. I'm willing to accept my error, and I'm hoping that you will accept that.
Hey, come back,
I
Britt.
accept it because not to be disrespectful, that's rare in a woman
Oh, thank you.
to
Who
to
we
own
talking to?
up,
Who's that?
right?
To
Yeah,
own up to
I'm
your
willing to
shit.
own up. I own up to my error because I was totally. I kept on saying it. Oh, you're not. That's not true. That's not true. And
Well, that's
then
how we learn.
I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I said
Yeah,
that's
you
how
let
we
me
learn. I
learn
don't
what
mind
you
being.
want.
Bullshit wagging up.
Yeah. I don't mind being corrected because I want
Shit.
the truth,
Bullshit ass paint on it.
and, and it doesn't
There we
offend
go.
me.
Can
Yeah.
y'all
So
hear me?
yeah, Flame,
Yep.
you
Yeah,
accept my
nigga, back in the building, man.
Where
look,
your
Britt.
It
ass
sound
go?
like you've been drinking.
Man,
Yeah,
first
Britt.
of all,
How many shots you in?
hey, I'm about to take another one right now. Who wanna take a shot with a nigga, man?
You would hit that
You
pH
would
off
wait till I
pH
leave the
balance off
bottle
real
at the
quick.
crib and leave.
Man, I always try to better my life, man. You guys, I'm trying to be a
So,
big girl, okay? I'll let
so
you guys
Britt,
know
you
when it's
didn't
time.
weigh in though. You didn't weigh in.
What we
Yeah,
talking about now?
We didn't get
you
you to
missed.
weigh in on the
Yeah, you missed
the
our
woman
whole.
using
Yeah,
profanity, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
we didn't hear
do we
you.
talk about that yet?
The, the
yeah,
Nah.
we
pH
already did.
balance.
So we still it's
Okay,
ongoing.
so that was my topic, right? So like I feel like let me just say this. I feel like, yeah, sometimes there isn't a problem, but I am working on myself. I feel like I cuss too much for myself. Like I feel like sometimes my mouth,
You're a
especially
fucking
when
potty mouth.
I am. So when my mouth, especially when I have a couple shots, my mouth gets worse. And like that's
You,
something I'm working on as a woman and as at my age and where I'm at in life right now.
oh, you
So
talk
that's
to
the
niggas on the
reason.
street like that too? You talk to niggas on the street crazy like
You say what?
So
she talk to niggas
Hey,
on the street like that
hey,
too?
listen. I said I'm working on myself. Listen,
Uh,
okay?
So
It's
so
different
so
though, because when I get around a nigga though, when I get around men, let me not say nigga, when I get around a man or men, I like get it together real quick. Like you can't act like that. Like Detroit on here. Now Detroit ain't even on here. She see me when we was in Denver. Y'all see me when we was in Denver. I got it together real quick. But when I'm comfortable in a
Oh,
setting like this with my cousins or like with friends, I need to work on my mouth. I feel like I do cuss too much. That's why I was like, do men find it unattractive when a female cuss too much? Because I know you do, but
it depends on how cute she is.
okay, so
it,
for me, do I get a pass or what?
no,
Hey,
listen,
people in the comments, do I get a pass or what? But I'm working on it though.
No,
so
you don't get
Britt,
a pass.
this
Oh, I'm not
okay,
that
so
cute.
Britt,
Okay. Damn.
Britt, we said it's the context because context in location. I say location.
Okay,
If
yeah. Yeah, if I'm in a
so
good location, I'm not cussing. Like I'm being
right,
real
like if
professional.
I'm at a
But like if
charity
I'm with
event,
y'all,
wait a
oh,
minute.
I'm probably cussing.
Listen, let me tell you. So like if I'm at a charity event or something like that, then I'm not, that setting is not appropriate for me to cuss.
For sure.
However, if I'm around, like, but I've
What the
also
fuck is
learned
going
to use
on?
filler
That's
words.
right.
Like, instead of me saying bitch, like bitches in relation to women, I say chicks.
Yeah.
You know, like that chick. But shit, at the same time, it's really like a cuss word for me. But I just
Give
don't
them the
filled
dime.
it in with another word, and then it's
Yeah.
your
Is you
education
going
level.
over there or like what are you doing? Like get the
Okay,
fuck
so
out the way, bro.
as my
Finna
male
get
cousins, right?
smashed.
Listen,
No
as
driving
my
ass
male
ugly
cousins,
bitch.
do y'all feel like I cuss too much? Me, Brick Brick.
You're a fucking potty mouth.
But see, can't. But see, so wait a minute. Now I feel like
All
in a way
right, well,
it's
how
almost
about
like a double
everybody else? Do
standard.
y'all feel like I
Let me
cuss
let
too
me
much?
uh, let me interject here. Right, everything is online. Everybody films everything, and when you do that, even this video here, it's forever. Doesn't go away. So location don't matter because even if you're with your family and it's normal for you to do that, somebody's going to film it
Yeah,
and they're going to post it.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
that takes location out of the picture. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm
Well, no,
definitely working
because
on
then
it.
it's a
I'm not gonna
persona. It's a
no, go ahead,
persona
Jack.
because like in the beginning
Okay,
when you
okay.
was
How do you want your persona to be viewed? How do you want yourself to be looked at?
Are you asking us individually
as
or
being versatile.
okay, so
Anybody.
for me, let me just make this very clear, right? So like me, I'm not like a person that's into fame and all that. So I really don't give a darn if somebody likes me or not, right? Because I'm surrounded by friends and cousins who love me, right? So let's just start there. Now, for me personally, I brought up the topic because I feel like there is times where I do cuss too much and like I might be a little too loud or doing too much sometimes. But I really don't care what you think or anyone thinks in the comments. It's just a personal thing for me. So I just want to make that very, very clear.
Oh,
Oh,
so
we
you don't
gonna
give a
Because
get
fuck.
into it, take it.
yeah, I kind of don't,
Okay,
but
Say
I
it.
want to
Say I
work
don't
on
give a
it
fuck.
for myself because this is my
Say
okay.
it.
topic.
Say I don't give
Saying
a fuck.
that,
23.
saying
Oh,
that,
we that the two I
it,
see that.
is is that attractive or unattractive? Your attitude.
Look.
Like me cussing or what I just said.
What you just said.
Um,
Well,
what do
she
you
don't
look
know
like?
because she
Let me
ain't
just
rating
say
herself.
first. Let me see what you look like first, and then I'll let you
No,
know.
No,
we
no, I
already
don't
gave
mean
you
I
the
don't mean your
answer.
look. I don't mean your looks. I'm not attractive. I'll tell you
Okay,
that.
so
No, we
So
don't we
so
so
we
what I'm
already get a
saying,
pass.
Everybody
no,
attractive to somebody.
yeah, no. What I will say is, I feel like sometimes when a female cusses every single like every single sentence, yeah, that might be a little unattractive. But that's something like I don't. Of course, like Jack said, I don't cuss in certain settings too. But like when I'm real comfortable with you, yeah, cuss words are definitely gonna fly. I definitely might be a little rougher, but like I understand that that's something I want to work on. Like that's something I feel like when a female doesn't cuss, even a man, when a man doesn't cuss, because I talk to a few men right now, and like, yeah, they cuss, but like, I really be paying attention. Like, oh, this man don't cuss. Oh, that is so attractive. Like, I kind of like that. Like, other words.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I like
cuss.
that.
I'm gonna cuss just simply because that's me. If you don't like it, like you can voice your opinion and tell me, hey, I don't like when you do whoop de whoop, but I'm still gonna be me. I'm
No,
still
that's a
gonna
fact.
I'm still gonna say how I feel and
Yeah,
say what the
no,
fuck
for
I wanna
sure.
say.
If I like you and I think you're attractive, I'm still gonna talk to you. I'm just pointing out like it might be a little extra half a point. Like if a man can use a different
No, I
word
think
without
that's a
cussing, I'm like, ooh, I kind of
Sometimes
like
I
that.
really think like when
And
I
a cuss
talk
word
when
can
I
make you
that's
talk
feel
a
on an
better.
low.
intellectual level, like a lot
Look,
of women don't
okay, Sugar
understand
Boy,
that.
he done came on
Yeah,
the screen.
no, cussing may make no. So
Oh, you are
sometimes,
attractive. You are
hey,
attractive.
hey, sometimes too, a cuss word needs to be said because you need to understand how serious I am. Like I'm not playing.
Yeah,
motherfucker. I'm just playing.
that's
I mean,
that's
yeah, that's
that
when you put in a point,
that
like when you're trying to get a
yeah,
point
you make
across.
it a point.
Yeah,
You
when you're
make it a
making a
point.
point. Yes,
That's
yes,
understandable. Yeah. And generally when men cuss versus women cussing, it's more accepted as being a
yeah,
masculine trait. So part
yeah.
of the reason men don't like women cussing because it looks masculine.
I can accept that.
Yeah,
I can
you trying to
accept
be
that.
aggressive, man. You're supposed to be
I
soft.
feel like too, my voice is already kind of deep, so I
He say,
definitely need
yeah,
to
he trying to
scale
be
it back.
aggressive, supposed to be soft.
Yeah, no, for sure. Cause my voice is already
Me,
like
nigga.
I can't like have a squeaky voice. Like it's impossible. Like what the last person said. So like
Can you
Rich
sing,
Adam
Brittany?
apples. I can probably
Can you
sing
sing?
in a tenor.
Well, a lot of jazz and blues singing women have deep voices and they're very sexy. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not
I
to
Oh,
just need
worry.
to. I just feel like I just need. It's crazy because a lot of men like my voice, which is weird to me. Because I'd be like, damn, like I don't feel like I sound like more on
you
the
don't.
feminine side. Like I feel like my voice is kind of like raspy, you know. So like that's what makes me feel like I need to like scale back a little bit on my cussing because you already got a deep raspy voice and you want to cuss. Like pick a battle, baby.
You sound like a rapper.
You
That nigga say you sound like a rapper.
hey, send me some lyrics so we can rap on a beat then. Shit. Shoot. Shoot. Cuss is hard though because
Learn to play an instrument and you'll have the whole world at your feet.
yeah, that's the thing too. Like I said, I don't do this. Like we didn't suggest this
My
podcast
boy.
for us to get
Nigga, you was
famous,
here when they
you know?
thumped that nigga, fam. I got
We
you. He came
like
out want to 50 or 50 like that.
we
Nigga
like
standing back on some players. She like, oh, yeah, okay. They
oh, let
fucking
me
that
go.
nigga. They
Hey
fucking that
Kim,
nigga.
shut
They
up.
fucked him up, fam.
Cam, mute your mic,
Oh,
nigga.
no, what? What?
Right. Hey,
Brittany,
where's
start cussing at him.
You ain't been
I
here.
know, right? He'll hear me, right? Hey, where's
Cam, he gonna make us say his real name. Cam,
no here
Cam,
no
mute
Yeah.
your mic.
Kim's name on there is
Mute your
Cam
mic.
for sure though.
Mute your mic.
Oh, no, I walked away from them.
Mute your mic.
I already walked away from them.
Where's
Yeah, what's the
Oh.
Detroit,
what's the
man?
scoop? Where who at?
Detroit. Where's she at? I want to see her. I know she was looking good today too. Where's she
She
at?
said she was watching on watching her
Watching her
daughter's game.
stories? Oh, the
No,
game.
her
Okay.
daughter was playing
What?
volleyball today.
Hey,
How do I add my
what's up?
picture? Let
Come on.
me see.
You got
Push add
anything with you?
picture.
No, I only added the picture when I'm like off the
Sure.
you
How you do that?
you
You
go
want some animal
to
crackers? You got some
the
really?
little three bubbles on the side
Yeah.
and then you go
Nah,
to
man.
edit audio avatar
So, mama, see you
and then
later.
you pick a
Oh,
picture.
okay. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all
man,
talk
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you
about
looking like this?
y'all talk about the damn Tesla robots Jackie wasn't
Say
talking
hi.
about yet?
No, Jackie
Yeah,
Huh?
that's
nasty.
what
You
He
we
say
on.
hi?
he
Yeah.
got something else he's trying to do with the robot.
All right, okay, so if I take a shot out of a bottle, is that unattractive?
It depends on where you at.
Uh,
No.
well, no, but if you get drunk, that's unattractive.
Come
Mm.
on.
So what is
Okay.
drunk?
I actually prefer. I like drunk girls.
Cause I'm about to take a shot out
Yeah,
of this
we know
bottle.
Drunk.
Is
why you
anybody
like
about
them. I like them for the same reason.
is anybody about to take a shot with me or what?
What's up, man?
Hey, while
Hold
we
on,
have a
Ray. I'll
shot,
take a shot with you.
let's check out this clip so we can talk
What's up,
about it.
man? What's up, man?
Oh, the clip. Hold
What's up,
on,
man?
what clip?
Come on, y'all, take a shot with me real quick.
Oh, the robot. Is it noise?
I just seen you knock the fuck out. Hey, hey. And 2 minutes ago, we was dancing French. Shit changed. Oh, swear to
Because
God.
I'm liking this shit right here, man.
What's up, man?
You
That's
look
it.
like you want a Tesla ass nigga, man.
Nah, they said these is only gonna be 20,000.
That's it.
They said these motherfuckers is gonna be 20,000, bruh.
Yeah, 20 to
I
30,000.
I
You
don't
know,
trust it. I don't want them in
I
my
think
house.
I think we need to talk about this before it hits,
How
because
about
I
we
know
all go up one as a family and make him do our podcast for us?
and just
No, they
make
don't
him
do.
do
They don't
every
work like
fucking
that.
thing.
Yeah.
They got the mind of a Google app. So like when you try to cuss out the Google app, and when you try to like, can y'all
Yeah,
hear me?
we hear you
Oh,
struggling with your hey Google. We hear you struggling every day. Hey Google, hey Google.
yeah. So
Hey, they
in
know how to dance
Alexa,
too. They can dance too.
They
yeah,
dance
they
like
interactive.
hey, they dance like 48.
Uh-huh.
They dance like me. But yeah, them little things they only cost like a cheap card. You, I bet you can lease them motherfuckers.
Hey, not 48 picture is the damn casino.
Man, I need
The
that.
look,
That
not the
joint's
casino, but the casino.
and that joint's getting water and juice for you and everything, man.
You need that
That
cutty
that
or what?
motherfucker might put the goddamn clothes in the goddamn washer and dryer.
He will.
Don't you got
He's
Exactly.
wifes and
washing
kids at
dishes
home?
and
They don't do
everything.
that.
He's
Yeah.
washing dishes and everything.
Don't you got
Yeah,
wife
Oh,
and
that's
look
kids
at
at
the
home? They don't
48.
do that.
that's what they
Hey,
said.
wait
And
a
see,
minute
that's what
now.
I'm saying. That's like a maid. You can say
Hold
Oh,
on,
imagine
Jack.
if you.
Hold on.
Oh,
De-
Hold
my
on, Jack.
apologies.
Detroit in the
Detroit says she's
building.
backstage.
Oh, oh,
Detroit,
oh,
hey,
oh, oh,
Detroit
oh,
is
Detroit
in
in
the
the
building.
building.
Hey, you
So
come on,
good.
guys.
Detroit.
Hi,
What did I miss?
Bookie.
What did I miss? Hi,
Hey,
Detroit, you've
y'all.
been
lovelies.
missing out. You've
Hey,
been missing out. We've been talking about it.
definitely ask Cuddy about the cussing thing.
Yeah.
About the cussing. What is it? Attractive when women cuss?
So this is what I said, Cuddy. I said for me, I find it like I need to work on my cussing only because too like my voice is already deep and raspy and I cuss. Like those are just too many negatives. You know what I'm saying? So like me personally, I'm working on my cussing. Jack feels like it depends on the setting and uh like where you're at on whether you can cuss a lot or not. What
And
you
then and
feel?
then I also say you can use filler words that can still be demeaning, and then at that point are you still attractive or not? Like like I say, like instead of me saying bitch, I say chick. And the way that I say chick,
For the
that'll
fifth
make you
time.
feel like, oh, you getting cussed out.
I,
Yeah.
I I personally feel like it is not. And then we're all growing as women. But
Right, no,
when I
for
was
sure.
younger, I definitely used to cuss. I still cuss every now and then. I'm trying to work on it though, because when I listen to other women cuss, it really isn't attractive. I mean, not that I have to say
Yeah.
so, but I feel like it's
For
so
for
many other
you though, that
words.
might not be everybody's opinion though. It might just be for
You're
you.
absolutely correct, but I definitely agree. It depends on the situation, but I mean, cussing every other word or just cussing is,
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much more to our vocabulary. Like we should pick a word and work on that word for the week and use that
Yeah.
instead of cussing. I mean, like we're growing up, we're becoming, we're growing into who we are. Why not? We could easily say what we want to say without cussing.
Exactly, and that's
Well
my
said.
take on it.
Well
My
said.
take,
Yeah. I
yeah,
also
my
said
take
too,
on it is on
Cuddy,
that.
I was like me too. Like I talked to this dude, right? And like when we're talking, like just talking either on FaceTime or the phone, so like I'm cussing, like I kind of feel like I sound like hella immature and like I don't got a
Exactly.
broader vocabulary. And like this
Exactly.
man is just not cussing. Like I'm like, damn, like you're really not saying it like he will, but like he usually don't. And I'm like, man, I kind of sound a little like I don't know what I'm talking about. And
I
that
mean,
Right,
and
and see,
that's what really made me want to like put that in the conversation today because I'm like, this man, he's like making me feel like I'm a little unattractive without even saying it because he don't really cuss.
but
and
but
see,
it,
this is
but
the
but
thing.
He's
listen. So
he's
then,
It
so
also
he's
switch it up on them. Switch it up
yeah,
on them.
it
There's certain
yeah.
also builds on you.
situations.
Yeah.
There's certain
He's
situations
doing
where
he's
certain
doing that. He's doing that so that you'll stop cussing.
No,
Exactly.
he like
but
that's just the way he talk. I almost feel like because he's like a
It is.
business owner and all that too. So like, I really feel like that's just how he is. Like he went to college, all types of like that's just
No,
how he is.
It's really a he. You should ask him. One of the questions I think that you should ask him, and then
I'm
that'll
not
let you
gonna
know.
ask him. I'm gonna
No, no, no.
shut it down.
Listen. Let me tell
Okay.
you.
Okay.
One of the questions I think you should ask him, and that'll let you know like his vocabulary span. It's like how many books. When is the last time you read a book, and how many books do you read in a year? And then
Yeah.
that lets you know that yeah, he's using filler words because I guarantee you he can probably say some mean things without even having to use cussing words.
Yeah.
And and
Yeah.
it is just about articulating yourself, being able to um understand those filler words that you can use
Yeah.
instead of cussing and still get your point across.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when he doesn't cuss, I'll be like, ooh, I kind of get a little tingly. Like, ooh, like you don't even cuss. You like know how to talk.
And see,
Like,
But you
but
can
I
definitely make
also like
cussing
a
sexy
man.
though.
You kind
I
of get a what?
also like
What you get?
I get a little
You
tingly,
you can
Cuddy.
make cussing sexy.
Hey, but I
You can
also think too,
cuss in the
like men who,
bedroom.
yeah,
You
like
know
men
that.
no,
who
and
cuss,
that's what we talked about. We talked about
yeah.
that. We said, yeah, see, it's a time and a place.
What's
You're
something in
not
the
gonna go
bedroom
to
that you'll
no.
say? What's something in the bedroom that
Ooh,
you would cuss? What would you
goddamn
say?
shit. Ooh, it's
Oh
supposed to be
shit.
good.
Oh
Yeah.
god
That sound.
damn.
That sound. Yeah.
You know,
Come
That
on,
sound pretty
you
good.
Detroit.
can make cussing sexy. You can definitely make cussing
Yeah,
sexy, but I think it's a time
yeah.
and a place for it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
And
no, I agree.
of
I
course, it might
agree.
slip out when you get
You guys
excited. It
are
might slip
funny,
out, but
boy.
Hey, Cuddy, so Cuddy, I wanna ask
You
you too.
guys
So I
are
already
funny,
asked
man.
all the male cousins, do I cuss too much? I already know I need to work on it, but I just
No,
want to know
I
your
think you're
opinion.
fine. I don't see no issue with you
I don't.
cussing.
I don't judge. I don't
I
judge.
know you're
We're
not
all
judging, it's your opinion.
okay.
I already asked him. Cam thinks I got a potty mouth. Clearly 48 thinks I'm fine.
No, you
Jack,
talk slick here now and then, but that's how our little cousins. I mean, that's how our girl cousins do. They
But
got slick
yeah.
mouths.
but
Jack
I do
feels
too.
My
like
I'm
sister
I'm
got a
working on
slick
that.
fine.
mouth.
What do
I do
you
too.
think,
I'm working
Cuddy?
on it.
What do you think, Detroit? You think I should work on it? Be honest. I need constructive criticism.
I do want to say yes. Let's work on that together.
As
Okay.
a woman,
As a woman just getting older, like
Okay.
you're gonna start looking at
I
younger girls and
think
you're like,
I
damn, is that
think
how I sound?
you're better representing yourself as a person, you know, and the personal accolades matter in life, you know. Although
Okay.
we can all say that, you know, we don't give a fuck about what people think and shit, but a lot of success has to do with the way people think about you, right? You know what I'm saying? So that shit
Yeah.
correlates. You gotta know that, and then
But yeah, this is a personal goal. Like, ain't nobody told me I need to watch my mail, but like I feel it. And I feel like the
Well,
thing that like ding 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 was when I was talking to this man and he was not cussing. I was like, ooh.
and it also, you know what, that type of behavior, like once you start using
Hey, see,
filler
when
words,
too many people get to moving in my apartments, that's where it's time for me to go. I'm walking into
That
look,
guy, that person, that man is leading by example.
Yes, I love
Yes.
that for me.
Yes.
I love
Yeah,
that
that's
for
pretty
me
much.
too.
Yeah, that sound right.
yeah, because sometimes you have
Hey,
to be able to like,
I told y'all that might be y'all's future cousin-in-law. Told y'all.
But you know what? It's nothing sexier than a woman who's able to articulate herself or tell somebody off in a manner that's not cussing, but be able to just elaborate on, how she
The point
feels without
across.
even
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
her point across and elaborate on how she feels without a cuss word coming out. You can watch
oh
yeah.
somebody
man,
tell somebody off without cussing, and you be like, damn, well put.
You be
You know
like,
I
what I'm
you be
saying?
told
Like,
like,
you.
oh, she
yeah.
said
I
that.
look,
That's
I
nothing
told you,
sexier than that.
Detroit. I be seeing you, and I be like, "Ooh, man, you're just so filthy.
Let,
Like you
let me
don't even really be cussing or nothing. Like,
let me let me
ooh,
get let me
Oh
give
no,
you
she
let me
cuss.
No,
give
no,
you
no.
two
I'm
She
a work in
cuss.
progress. I'm a
let,
work in
let me
progress.
give you two examples and see what you think about it. Right? A woman walked into the room full of men. She cussing, raising hell, hollering, whatever, talking. However, nobody's going to get up out of their seat. A woman walks into the room, feminine, speaks correctly, speaks nice, introduce herself. Every man in that room is going to get up because
I
a
I
lady
definitely
is in the room.
I, I definitely believe
That's
that.
that's the difference.
But then if it's time for her to make a deal, they're gonna pat her on her head and tell her to sit down like a good girl.
Now this guy got a lot of years of experience on you, man. I don't
No,
see how
no,
you
no.
can.
I agree with that in certain settings.
Now
Okay,
ain't nobody gonna pet her because they
Come
respect
on.
her too much.
so you agree, right?
I agree what he's saying,
Okay.
and it is
He's saying
definitely
when
a
they leave the
room.
room.
You can definitely walk in the room as a dominant female.
Wrong word.
Let's get
However,
ready to go.
there's a certain point where the man will try to like not think that you're more like boardroom type settings. They're at certain
I'm on the
point,
phone.
yeah, she can exude dominance, but there's gonna be one male that thinks that she can't handle it.
Well, that's
Yeah,
always going to be.
dominant is a wrong word. Dominant don't work for women.
Excuse my French, but Jack, this were sorry, I'm about to cuss, but we don't
Dominant
give a
don't work for
fuck.
women. Talk about
Yeah,
it. Talk about it.
yeah, we don't
Yeah,
give a damn.
that's not attractive to men.
Okay,
But
so
strong.
how can a woman exemplary how can a woman displays leadership without some sort of dominance?
Well, that's the pro. You're using these key words: dominance, leadership.
He's saying
Everybody
don't
Can I
has.
use
put? Can I
words
butt
like
in?
that.
Can I
He's
butt
saying
in?
don't use words like that for a female, but like, come on, man, let's be realistic. Like, what do you mean don't use those type of words for a female?
So you know what I'm learning,
Oh,
ladies. To be honest
okay,
with you, can I butt in real quick? Goes
Go
back to
ahead,
what my
Detroit. Go
grandma.
ahead, Detroit.
It goes back to what my grandmother used to say, and I didn't get it. This is just now clicking for me too. It took me a while. Like I said, I'm growing and learning as a woman. But you kill more honey with
You get more honey. You get more honey. You can't with
you get
shit.
more bees with honey than you do with shit. It's a way that us as females have to learn how to talk to individuals, whether they're looking whether men are looking down on us or not. The way we
Mm,
present ourselves, we can get anything we freaking want. We can get
Get your
anything
pussy
we
move
want by
mountains.
how we talk to somebody. We don't always have to cuss
mm-hmm,
or come in hardcore. Easy,
mm,
oh, I need you to do this. Can you do this for me? The way we say it
mm-hmm.
and how we say it, we probably can get more done just by giving somebody a certain respect. It's like
Mm,
life is a game. You got to learn how to play it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as when we talk to
mm-hmm.
men in the business world, in the regular world, to get personal relationships. We got to be
Yeah.
sweet.
that's
We
yeah, it's
got to be
that
sweet.
simple.
And
Hey,
it's
but
simpler than we think.
okay,
And I'm just now
Stop
learning this.
picking.
I'm not
Look,
sitting here
okay. So
answering
femininity does
everything,
not
but I'm
mean
learning it right now.
weakness.
Right.
That's where
okay,
people get it twisted. Doesn't mean you're weak.
okay,
A
It
woman
okay.
just
who
stroke your
presents
ego
She's
herself
so
as a
much
submissive.
lady,
to get sweeter
yeah,
and get
So when should
a
we
woman who
not
presents
care?
herself as a lady is not going to be dominated by men. She's not going to be patted on the head. She's not going to be taken advantage of. She's going to be respected and held up on a freaking pedestal. That's what's been lost in society a lot of the time.
Right.
No,
In their
that makes sense.
circle, in
Detroit
a
top
woman's
head. Come
circle,
on, Detroit.
no,
Top
Okay,
head.
so
I definitely agree. And like I said,
when's
I'm,
the
I'm
time should we not care then? Because like me, like yeah, there's stuff I want to work on myself, but also like I feel like I'm so loved and like my friends and family love me so much that I almost don't care what other people say about me. So like when should a female care about the
I
topic
don't
you guys are talking
I
about?
don't think it's a matter of what other people feel about us. I think it's a matter of us stroking our own ego. Like I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just now working on this myself. And I
Mm-hmm.
used to, and I'm gonna put my little personal life in here. Like I've always been mouthy. My mouth is smart. Oh, I talk back. I've done it since I was a little girl. I do it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been getting so much pushback. And I'm gonna say even with my man, like pushback. And then one day I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up. Instead of me telling him what he's supposed to be doing, I'm gonna be like, babe, I just need you to do this for me. Like I need you right now. I
Mm-hmm.
need it. Can you please help me? Like, ooh, like I just switched it up. That shit,
Mm-hmm.
when it worked, oh, that shit, I'm sorry, I'm cussing right now, but it stroked my ego so much. It was something that I had won. I had played it without him
yeah,
even realizing he played it because he thinking he doing something. But in my mind, I already knew
So you got to
Okay, I'm
use
about to
what you
get him to
got.
do this stuff for me.
So
I
you
have
got
to
That's
to
the
switch
whole
use.
switch up
key.
my way of thinking.
Make us feel like we
So you
doing
got to use
something.
what
So
you
who
got to
cares what
get
other
what you
people
want.
think? Do it for yourself. Do it, see how you can win by doing it. Why worry about what other people think? Do it for yourself. Grow for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See what you can
Absolutely.
conquer and accomplish within yourself. Because people are
Yeah.
always going to judge, but that it doesn't matter what they think. It's about how you play it, how you want your, where you're trying to go in life, what you're trying to get out of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes back to what Buck said about peace. If you give a man peace, he'll do anything for you because
See,
it's
that's the
already his
thing.
role to
I've
protect you and
always.
to provide for you and to take care of his family. He doesn't want a lot of arguing.
See, that's the
So if
thing
you
with a
argue,
man.
you
Like,
ain't gonna get. If you argue, you ain't gonna get shit. If you don't, you're gonna get everything. And if you communicate and you have trust and you don't lie, you're set. You're set for
Y'all hear
life.
that?
that's the thing
Y'all hear
about a
that?
man. I ain't never really had problems with like
Oh, he
arguing
listen.
with a man because I'm not really argumentative. Like
I say
me,
go.
No, not necessarily. That's
I
not
know
what
it
we said.
sounds like, you know,
He just
This,
said it.
unrealistic for
And
me to
I'm not
say that,
saying
but
be
I'm really
submissive. I'm
not.
not saying be
what,
submissive by any
you don't
means.
mean
I'm
it
not
like that.
saying that. I'm not saying be
Yeah.
submissive. I'm just saying learn how to play it in the business
Yeah, no,
world and in
I
the personal
definitely need
relationship. Learn
to
how to
So
cut
play
why
it.
back
not? Why not
on
be
my.
submissive though? Like, hold on, let's talk about this.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
there's another one
Hey,
of them words.
Now you're talking
See,
about being
I don't
Why
submissive.
not? Why
mind with
not be
being
there's
submissive?
submissive.
another
Different
one of them
degrees.
words. That word
It's different
submissive
Oh,
has
degrees
been
of
taken
so
submission.
out
the
of
words
context.
are so
It's
female or
different
male. The
degrees of
word
submission.
is wrong. Huh, schoolboy?
Hey, but I don't
Uh,
know if I'm. I
the
don't know
word
if I'm
submissive
opposed
does
to a
not
little
mean
bit.
cow down. It does not mean be afraid. It does not mean do what the hell you're told to do. That's not being submissive.
What is
Submissive
it?
is being non-argumentative. Is to handle your job, whatever you consider your job is.
See, my problem with men is like men. I'm not usually
We got it done
argumentative.
outside.
Men are usually argumentative with me because I have this like a little bit jokey personality. Like if something gets too serious and you get too angry, like I'm like, wait a minute now, you're doing way too much. Like calm down a little bit. Like it ain't even all that serious. Like we can talk
Well,
about it.
See, that's not being submissive.
that's a man that doesn't have self control. That's not good either.
Right,
Oh,
That's
right.
not
Cause
good
why are
either.
you so mad at me? Why are
you
you
said
so
that's a man who doesn't
What
have
did you
self
do?
control.
What did you do,
So
Brittany?
I think like I think my problem is like with men too is like I almost don't have this like I don't care attitude a little bit. Like, all right, you wanna go off, you wanna do that? All right, well I don't care because like I'm gonna do my own thing. And men don't like that because they feel like why aren't you like why don't you care? And so I've had a man come to me mad at me because like I didn't answer the phone. But wait a minute, you cheated. Why didn't you like why aren't you upset? But wait a minute, you had kids on me. Like, well, why aren't you well wait a minute, you did this. So like
Well, why did he cheat, Brittany?
I don't know. I haven't been able to ask him that. I haven't.
and at that point, you don't even care.
I haven't been
At
able
that
to
Somebody
point,
had
ask
to
you
him
don't
make
that.
even
him
care.
make that man cheat.
Yeah, I
No, you
haven't
don't
been able
care.
to ask him that. I feel like too, like my problem too is, and I'm learning this too. I need to stop picking the type of men I pick too.
There you
Like
go. There it is.
yeah,
That's
like
it.
I need to
Right
be
there.
able to put myself in yeah different situations to attract a
Mm.
different type of man, and I feel like I'm like slowly learning that. So like the person I talk to now, he's like in a different caliber of like what
So
I'm used
Yeah.
to
And
talking
that
to,
all
and I
boils
love
down
that
to your
Yeah.
for myself.
vocabulary, how you handle
You need a
yourself, your
different type of
vocabulary,
man,
everything.
right? You need a different type of man, and the first step is stop cussing.
What type of man do
Exactly.
you attract?
No, you're
Exactly.
absolutely right. You're
Exactly.
absolutely
What
right.
type of man do you
But
attract,
you know
listen,
what?
Brittany?
let's not
But
forget, this is my topic. Like, I brought this up because I know this is something I want to work on. I just needed confirmation. So, like,
no, listen,
I definitely know it.
you need to what when you say you need to bring a different type of
Opposites
get a
attract.
different type of guy, you need to write down the first thing you need to write down that I would say is your deal breakers and what your boundaries are and
But we
things that
talked
you
about
want.
that earlier. You don't know what your deal breakers are and your ground breakers are until
Exactly.
you've reached them.
So you personally, if you want to personally grow from that, then you write that down.
I
You
don't
you
know if
you
this
think about
conversation
a
is
scenario.
for you,
You,
Jackie, because
huh?
I don't think this conversation is for you because you have to have a man to be telling somebody what to how to
But
Jackie's
do
while
mom,
something.
you're dating,
ooh,
it's called vetting. No, seriously, it's called vetting. Like they vet people for job applications and jobs. Why you can't vet nobody to be in your heart? So you write down things and you be like, okay, you think of different scenarios that people have relationship problems with and about, and then you say, is that something that you're okay with dealing with? Is that something that you'll be all right with dealing with? If they do
Well,
it one
let's talk
time or
about
two
some deal
times.
breakers then. Let's talk about some deal breakers.
So
What are
like
these deal breakers?
so
hey,
some
my
people
one deal breaker is
where
if you
the
live with a woman. If you live with your baby's mom or your girl, that's a deal breaker for me. Living with a
okay,
female, I'm
In the
not
first
doing
Uh,
that.
place.
I don't care what your
uh.
situation is. Your
yeah,
mom is different, but living, and even your mom is kind of like questionable. But living with a female that is your baby's mom or your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, whatever that's a deal breaker. I'm not even playing them games. That's
yeah.
That's a
out.
So
deal
like if
breaker.
yeah,
That's a deal breaker for sure. The conversation's not
Mm.
gonna go any further.
okay. So what if
Okay,
y'all in a
Mm.
yeah?
what
So
are the important things you consider important? What do you consider important when in a man that would be that you would look at like that might be a future husband?
I feel like the way he makes me feel, like the person I talk to, and we're literally in the talking stage, like he makes me feel like I need to grow, and like I love that for me because I always feel like the men I talk to, I'm kind of always the person that's always on like a certain level in life. Like
Okay,
I
that
don't like that.
right.
Like I like for a man to lead me. Like I'm tired of being paying. I'm not even paying because it's not a problem for me. We gotta go 50-50, whatever. But I'm tired of like coming up with
Okay,
all the ideas,
okay.
coming
Let's
up with
establish them. Let's establish them. Okay, so one is leadership, right?
yes.
What's another one?
You gotta be kind of cute.
Okay, look, that's important.
No, not like looks, because a man can like carry himself in a certain way, and I'm like, oh, he is
Okay,
just sexy. It just be about the way you
okay,
carry yourself.
okay. What's another one?
Voice, his
Give
voice.
me more.
Family
Um,
oriented.
yes, because we're hella family oriented, absolutely,
Okay,
for
good.
sure.
Or you don't, if you don't come from a big family, you're receiving that I have a big family.
Hmm.
Okay,
I
Like
yeah.
open to it.
okay. Let me give you my perspective from my wife because we've been together a long time. What mattered to her when we first met, I had a car. Nobody else had a car, right? So that was important to her. She looked at
Stability.
me as a provider, a protector, goal oriented, family oriented, and somewhat educated. I'm able to solve problems. I'm able to lead, but I can't do it without her.
When you say
Hmm.
somewhat
I,
educated, what you mean by that? Like a little
well,
bit
you
of
have
high
to have some
school.
kind of skill. You have to know how to make
there
money,
you go.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because
right?
I don't
We all
care if
got
you
isms.
graduated from college. I don't give a damn, honestly, or give a
Well, college
darn.
don't
I'm
matter.
sorry.
College don't
Yeah.
matter in that respect. If you're taking college courses that ain't going to make you no money, the only benefit you
Facts.
get from it is that you showed that you can complete a task and that you have a piece of paper that says that. So
Yeah,
as far
college
as
ain't
getting
nothing but you just
hired,
went to school
that's
longer.
important. That's important.
You just went
What'd
to
you
But
school
say?
longer than
48.
everybody else. You just went to school longer
yeah,
than everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's all. Hey, you still
most entrepreneurs, in
didn't go
fact,
to
most
school.
rich people don't have a college degree.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
But
It's all about
you
what
do have to
brings
know
it
you
in
do have to
networking.
know how to make money. You have
Listen,
to know what your
networking
worth
builds
is.
your net worth.
Okay. So those are basically what at least what my wife looked at. What kind of future are we going to have? Am I a bum? Am I going to beat her? Am I going to take advantage of the situation?
I mean, but
No.
let's honestly speaking, like, hold on, because talking about a beater car, I work with doctors, and they be driving these piece of crap cars to work every day, but they're a whole doctor. So like,
Yeah.
let's be
Yeah.
careful when we say beater. Like, what defines a beater?
No,
I meant
Peter,
Because
like
I work
he
with
physically,
these
cheats on
men.
his
Like
woman.
physically
He's
beat her.
womanizer,
physically abusive.
womanizer.
Yeah, I meant
No,
physically
womanizer is different.
violent.
You can be a womanizer and don't beat on your wife. If you physically beat her,
Right.
I think that's
That's
what he said.
something.
Beat her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something you don't. That's not in the equation. He doesn't have to worry about
People beat on their wife.
Here
Yeah.
goes this guy.
that.
Shit.
Right. And look, what you said about the car. My father-in-law owned a lumber company. Extremely wealthy. He drove around in a VW Rabbit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what I'm
where he.
saying.
That's not where he put his wealth. That's not
Hmm.
what he could. And he wore the same old nasty clothes every day, like a lumberjack.
Whoa, I'm
And
not
and he.
saying do that now. Wait.
Yeah. Well, because it matters to you how he looks. What mattered to him was his family and being able to support him. His wife wore a mink coat every day, and she drove around in a Mercedes. But him
Yeah, because
personally,
that's
that
how
that
he
kind of
wanted
stuff,
her.
that
That's
kind of
how he
stuff
wanted
wasn't
her.
important to him. Right.
That
Yeah,
was
I
Right.
don't
yeah.
mind. I don't mind a man like not driving like a Benz or a whatever, but I don't
Yeah.
want you walking around stinky and nasty though. I'm
Well, he
sorry.
took a shower every day,
You
and he
don't
went to
gotta be.
church every week.
Yeah,
He he
you don't
dressed
gotta
up when
be
he had to.
fitted. Yeah,
You
you don't
say,
gotta
look,
be fitted and all
that's
that because I
and
can
that
help
was
with
when
that.
she said
But
it's
don't
time
be
to
looking
go.
nasty.
See,
Yeah.
Britt, you got to look at it like this. What is you see down here in the country part, they got niggas from the oil field, and those or excuse me, guys from the oil field, and they are welders. They pumping that oil, and things like that. They make the welders can make almost 200 to $250,000 a
Yeah,
year.
but that's coming off of work,
Wait a
so
minute,
that's
listen.
different. That's
That,
different
so
though.
that's what he's
But
saying. He's saying you can't.
That's what I'm saying. My father-in-law came off of work like that, and they go to town, whatever. He didn't go home and change first. He just, right. His wife would meet him. She'd drive up. He'd be in his VW Rabbit. She'd be in her Mercedes.
I know, but
But
there's
the
certain settings. Just how a man ain't taking no funky women somewhere. A
No,
man,
he
I
not
don't want to
saying
take
that.
no.
Listen to the full thing before commenting.
right,
He's saying like the work the like
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. My man coming fresh out to work. Yeah, we can go wherever. But it's
look,
like when we go somewhere.
most wealthy people do not wear chains and jewelry and drive big ass
Ooh,
Lamborghinis. They don't.
shots
They
fired.
don't.
Pew, pew,
They don't.
pew, pew.
Because that's not what's important, right?
Right.
For example, Elon Musk, he don't even own a house because that's not important. He's concentrating on what he's doing in his company. He's busy all day long, works 10 to 16 hours a day. Flash and all that does not matter, right? At the same time, I'm sure anytime he's with a woman, she's dressed up, she looks nice, she's pretty.
Yeah.
So it's where are your priorities? What are your priorities and where do you place them?
Well, I
so
already
that's why
said
I said
what I like for a man in the
so
day and
so
age.
so
I
that's
said I'm
that's
just
why
really
you should write
commenting
it
on
down.
like what y'all said.
No, that's why you should write. That's why I say write it down because it's really a thought process behind it. Because if you write
Yeah.
it down and you see it and you read it, then you'll start saying, "Well, maybe I don't need a guy who got the flyest chain on, or
No,
maybe
for
I don't,
sure. Yeah.
like I know he has good hygiene. Like certain things, I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna take no dude with no bad breath. Like
Yeah,
that's a
there you
deal.
go. Yeah,
That's a deal breaker for me. If you got bad
yeah.
breath,
That's
that lets
Cuddy's
me
deal
know.
breaker. Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
that
And
lets
he's
yeah.
me
got, yeah,
know.
and he's got to
Yeah,
bathe every day,
that lets me
right?
know. Yeah, that lets me know that your. I mean, but that your health, because your hygiene is your mouth is the gateway to your body, and if
Right.
your breath is not together, then it's something else going on with your body. So to me, that's a deal breaker. Certain things like
Yeah.
that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so
Bad
once
breath for anybody ain't cool. I don't give a damn.
right,
Or
and so
darn.
like you
I don't
once
give
you
a darn. I'm sorry.
nah,
You're
shoot,
right.
you all
No,
right,
you're right.
but
You're right.
but
So
at the
these are the
end,
things like she's saying. Write them down, go over them. Because if
Yeah.
I take notes for everything I do. That's part of my business. If you do that, then when I complete whatever task it is in those notes, I check it off.
Right.
So you could feasibly do that with a man. You have a list, standards, rules of what you want, and when you see him complete that, or you figure out he's that way, then you mark it off, and
Yeah.
you just go down the list, right?
Yeah.
And first is provider, protector, family oriented. If that's what you want, if you want a family, you have to go about a certain way to get it and maintain it and keep it. So what's his job and what's your job? Write that down too, because you have to
Yeah, but
complete your task too.
and listen, I don't mind taking a step back. I don't need to be in the full front all the time. I actually prefer for a man to be in the full front all the time. I don't want to.
Right.
And see, that's the leadership. That's one of your biggest things. So
Yeah.
so you have quality. So this is why I say you put qualities of things that you want, and then you have deal breakers beside it. Because you could be with a guy who is very goal oriented, leadership qualities and things like that, and then he stays with his baby mama. So then at that point, you got to decide, dang, is this
Yeah, that's a
somebody
deal
that
breaker for me. I'm
then
sorry.
you got to live up to it?
Yeah.
And then
No,
you
I
got, and no
do.
matter
I
how they
do.
look, like, cause they can have like great skin,
But
look
ain't no
good.
man really with leadership skills and doing all that ain't with his baby's mom still living with his baby's mom.
So,
Like that,
so
I feel like that's a real man, like setting boundaries. Like before he goes out and tries to pursue another woman, he's like, all right, let me make sure this door is shut, or let me make sure I'm on my own feet before I bring another woman into this situation. Like, why are you still talking to me when you living with your baby's mom?
Yeah.
Like, come
Well, when
on, man.
that situation occurs, the best thing for you to do is cut and run. Don't talk to him. Don't have nothing to
Yeah,
do with
come
him,
on, man. Like, let's be for real.
because
Like, what we
he
really
yeah.
doing in this household?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
even
just saying. Right?
even
Like
he
you said,
said,
it's the type of people you attract or you're attracted to. So that's
yeah,
off the list. You don't have 1 second for that type of person,
yeah,
and
no.
and then
you don't
look,
even have to have a
Hey,
conversation.
another deal breaker for me. Let's just put this out here because people in the Northwest got this bad, even on the West Coast. If you're a pimp, out. I don't give a damn. Ex pimp,
Good,
China pimp. Oh, that's all the way
good,
out. That's even if I
good.
hear any mentality like that, oh, that's out. Nope, can't do it. Won't
oh
do
no,
it.
I agree. I agree. So
Absolutely
I
not.
have a deal breaker. I have a deal
Well,
breaker.
you don't want the father of your children to be a pimp.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely not. And
Why
that's
you say
immediate.
that,
That's a hard
school
no.
boy?
What's that?
What does pimp mentality make for kids?
It's a bad example. Would you want your child to be that way? Now, pimp to me might be something different from you. I don't know.
Pimp
I mean,
is
maybe
getting
that.
money from
What do
female
you
on a straw.
you tell me what you think
There
is
you
pimp?
go. That's what she just said.
What, say it again, Britt? Say it
Pimp
again.
to
Making money
me
off
is
women.
a man making money off of women on a whole straw.
Right.
Even if
That's
you're
my
even if
interpretation.
but even if your source of income is off another woman's back, as far as like, oh, she goes to work, she turns tricks, and this is how you pay your bills. Nope, can't do it.
Well, look, did
Right.
you see that movie
Right.
American
There you
Gigolo?
go. Now you at least you got your head on right. You're in the right direction. That's exactly right.
That's
You
Britt,
a
don't want
did
hard
that
you
no.
ever
either.
see American Gigolo? Did you
I
see it?
could I couldn't see
Yeah.
all of it because I had to pay for it.
Ah man, I get it for you. I'll let you, man. Listen, I like watching schoolboy. I like watching old films, and I told her to see American Gigolo
Right.
because it's just it is, in my opinion, it's such a um memorable type of film where it gives you life lessons. Like if he would have cut and run when he wasn't ready to, then he would have been, kind of straight. He wouldn't have been in the situation that he was in.
Right.
But at the
How
same
did
time,
remind me how the film ends? How's the ending of the film?
he ended up killing the pimp, his pimp. You remember he was like,
Okay.
help me, please." You remember
Yeah.
they ended up fighting. So what?
Right.
So
So
he was getting pimped by another
no,
man?
no, he was a gigolo, and he had two different pimps managing him. He had a
Men.
woman pimp, and then he had a man pimp. And the
Okay.
man pimp kind of made him get into more seedy activity than the female pimp. The female
Okay.
pimp had him in like upper echelon locations, all of this type of stuff. And then the seedy one ended up getting him arranging a trick, and the trick ended up uh killing his wife that he was dealing that he liked to watch them fuck, basically. And
Mm.
so he done ended up killing, so something happened where he done ended up killing this wife, and they tried to put it on the Gigolo, American Gigolo. That's the name of the movie.
Mm.
And
Okay.
it's about him still trying, and then see he ended up mixing up with this woman, you know, because he does independent things too. So he ended up getting mixed in with this woman who was a politician her husband was a politician, and it just him trying to get out of it, but she's wanting to help him too, the politician's wife, but she trying to stay away from it. But in the end of it, shoot, he ended up killing the seedy pimp. And
Mm.
shoot, it's just like certain shit. You once
And
you get
yeah.
and he
Right.
was a
Ended in
gigolo.
tragedy, right?
Yeah,
It ended in right.
yeah,
Okay. Another example would be Scarface. How did that end?
he ended up dying.
Yeah. That's the point of those movies, to show you what happens when you're involved in certain situations.
Exactly,
We
exactly.
all like
So
Scarface,
that's
it's
why a
badass,
pimp
and
is
you
a
like
no
the
go for
character.
me.
Exactly. You
Right.
like the
Right.
persona of it because it's, in sad situations, it's so much closer with black and brown people. White people still do get a taste of it, but it's only if they, really like lead a down a bad road. They can privilege their way out of
Right.
society things. They can
So is
like
it safe to say that's cultural and not race, or is it race and not cultural?
it's cultural, but race can help you get along.
Is a factor, right?
Yeah, it's a huge factor depending on
I
where
think
you
that's
from. But
like,
now, if you're in a society like with the Barbados, then it's on class. It's about how much money you got. Because most of the people from Barbados, um, I mean, there are poor people there, but it's really. I mean, they're all black, but it's poor and then it's rich. It's class
Right.
at that point. But
Right.
with a lot of things like America, oh, it's definitely race first, then class, because you can look rich and you can carry yourself as rich and be really poor.
Yep.
mm,
I agree. I
mm-hmm,
agree.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree too.
Yeah,
So
that.
the my point of
Those,
bringing
but
that up
those
is
are
you
not
have to
deal
have
breakers. Period.
my
Point
point in
blank.
bringing that up is you have to have foresight with the person that you're going to be involved in.
Yeah.
That's why you have to have that list. That's why you have to see what their goals are, what their potential is, and a woman has to stick with them through thick and thin, because if it's thin, at some point it's got to get thick. You got to advance. You got to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy needs that type of woman because he can't do it all by himself. As an example, I run stuff in my family. Okay, I'm the leader. Everybody, grandkids, kids, all that, right? But when we have events or we have certain situations, the girls have to do it because guys ain't no good at it. You understand? They're good
Somebody's backstage.
organizers.
Oh, Renika is backstage, or is she?
You might be looking at
Yeah,
something
What
else.
you saying?
Buck's not here. He might not be able to see it. So it's
Oh,
both have to
Saint
work
done left.
together. But somebody has to be the leader.
All right, let's talk about something unserious. Let's talk about I don't know. Let's talk about something
Oh,
unserious for
look,
a second.
J83 said, to me, it seems like we're becoming more about class as opposed to race as well. Yes, that is true. However, it's still a sliding scale of how the color is, because they want to say, oh, you're mixed with black people. It's like they want to see what you're mixed with, and then that makes you a better type race. But it's weird. It's stupid. You know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is it race or is it color?
Color.
Okay, there you go. Because everybody's
That's
mixed.
just my opinion.
You're right, right. You're
Everybody
true.
everybody is mixed.
It's off
Everybody
of
mixed
So
with
color.
so we for example, we say Obama's black. Well, he's half white. But nobody
and not,
says that.
yeah,
And everybody, myself included, everybody here on the panel has different cultures, different races in their background.
right.
So I agree. It's more about color. And the color is connected to the race in people's mind, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Right.
have heavy American Indian blood in me. Nobody looks at me like I'm an American Indian.
They think
They
of
look at
you,
me like they look
you're
at me
What?
like I'm a
maybe you're
Mexican.
a Hispanic.
Oh, you're Mexican?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
But see,
first,
people
I'm
look
an
at me,
American.
right. Exactly. I'm an American as well. And see, and then they want to know, oh, your hair, your face, you don't look all the way black. So then I have to dig into my ancestry to like let you know why am I this color. But at the end of it, when you look at me, it's really what you perceive me to be. You perceive me as
Right.
black. You know, the white people, they perceive me as black.
Yep.
Now to other people, some people perceive me as I done got Puerto Rican and things like that. With my daughter,
I
when
was
she
gonna go say Samoan.
see, some people say Samoan,
Yeah.
but I'm, you know,
Yeah.
and then with my daughter, when she speaks she can speak fluent Spanish. When they ask and I tell her to translate for me, they'll think that she's El Dominicano, El
Right.
Puerto Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that
Yeah.
Hey, well, could I
Nicaraguan.
say this? I ain't
They think
never
she
had no
Brazilian.
problem. I ain't never had a problem with somebody thinking I was something else. Let me just wait that in. Let me just get my little 2 cents.
Well,
See,
Everybody
that you know
know
that you know
that's
of that you know
a.
of. They
Brie
might not.
Brie,
They
I
might not tell
guarantee
you.
you,
Everybody know that is a. I ain't gonna say
Brie,
the
you
N
need
word, but
listen.
that's a
You
black person.
look, Brie. But if you speak fluent Portuguese and fluent Spanish, if you go down to Brazil, they'll think you Brazilian.
I
So you
even look
That's
like a
true.
black person though. Like my lips,
no,
my
you look like
nose,
you. I
my
mean,
everything, my hair, everything.
you look like an American.
So yeah. So do a lot of Brazilians. They look exactly like you.
Exactly, Brit. You
Mm,
look like a Brazilian.
And
okay.
the Mexicans that are black in the state of Guerrero, Mexico, are darker than you. And they don't speak English. They speak Spanish. But they're Mexican and
Oh,
they're
okay.
dark. So like she's saying, it's just the
That's
point of
because they got a
it depends on where you're
they got
at.
a tan. They got a tan.
Not a tan,
No,
baby.
they're black.
They
No, they're black.
yeah.
No,
See what happened.
no.
I know what town he talking about. That was a town that was trying to get overthrown by either I think the Spanish or the Portuguese, but they had overruled. They had ended up winning that whole town, but it was also where they had dropped off a lot of slaves from Africa, and
Right,
because they never got colonized and they ended up being like a freed state from slavery and slave trade, then their blood is more connected to Africa than ours.
right, right. And they stayed there. So
And they stayed there. Yeah, I know about that. I seen
yeah.
a
If you look at
documentary on that.
the it's Miss Universe or whatever, the woman representing Mexico is from Guerrero, and she's black.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I heard of the I seen the documentary on that. It's
Yeah,
really like it's almost
yeah,
like they're untouched in a way.
yeah. A lot of times we don't look at the outside world so much, and a lot of people don't travel a lot, and you don't get to see different cultures and different races and people and color and all that stuff. But if you have a chance to get out there, and it's a lot different than a lot of the ways we think here in the United States. They don't. If you go to Colombia and you're black or you're white, because they have both. If it's Spanish, heavy Spanish influence, you're more lighter skin. Heavy
Yeah.
African influence, you're more black. They don't call each
Hey,
other black Colombian, white like we do here,
Yeah,
African
that
American or whatever, right? Mexican American. They're Colombian. That's it. So the
yeah.
way the world views itself in different areas is different than the way we view ourselves here a lot of times. And I've been in different countries like that. It's kind
Yeah.
of trippy when you see it because it's something you're not really used to.
Yeah.
exactly.
So
Okay, let's do a switch up real quick. Let's talk about another a more
Flames ain't
topic.
even here. Flames,
But
where you
who
at?
care? I mean, he hears us. But let's do a topic that like our people can comment in the chat too. What is the craziest thing you've done after a wild night out? Now, if you don't want to share the truth, share something that's right under it. And people can put it in the chat too. Go ahead, schoolboy. We'll start with you first.
well, I've been married so long, I don't have crazy nights out. Not
Okay,
like that.
you can talk about high school. Like, what's the most memorable, funniest, craziest thing you've done after, like, let's just say after like a wild night of drinking or a
I
wild
don't drink.
night. I don't do drugs, but if you do drugs after a wild night of doing drugs, after a wild night of like with your friends, like, what's the wildest thing you've done after a crazy night out?
Honestly, I don't have one.
So you just a saint.
No, no, I'm just a what do you call a nerd, right?
Okay, so
The most I'll say this, the most traumatic thing that has happened to me is uh being held up and getting shot at.
oh damn.
Um,
Okay.
held
I
up
meant
what
to
at a bank?
say
I mean, I'm
The
not a
most
bank at a what convenience store?
other
Jack said at
traumatic
a
things
bank.
I yeah, well, here's some more stuff. Other traumatic things, I saw my friend get electrocuted. I saw another
Okay,
Oh
we
person
wow.
wanna
die.
do we wanna do funniest and fun.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
She don't want to be
like
so morbid.
yeah, we
oh,
don't we
okay.
we're trying to
Okay.
change up the whole
She
series of
don't
this
want to
other
be
podcast.
morbid.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
I
want
got you.
we
Then
want our
yeah,
people in the chat to be able to comment. Like,
Cause
we
I
want
definitely done seen
yeah.
somebody get ran over. I done seen somebody get
Okay.
ran over.
no, we're
Okay.
talking about
Eh,
funniest and fun. So I can talk about a time
Oh,
when I was just in Dallas. I mean, I can't go into details, but just know what I did there, I will never do in real life or again.
you want
I'm
to do it
just
again?
I would just say I wasn't the real me that night. and,
You ain't gonna do it
and
again?
I'm not doing that ever again. But I had a blast. Like, I'm never gonna take it away because like it made me feel like yeah, that's
What happened?
Debbie. I said you got some mouthwash and deodorant for me or for you. Oh, okay. Um,
Mm.
I'm not gonna take it away because it made me feel like I could like almost be someone else for a night or for a weekend. So it
Oh,
made me
big,
feel
and it helped you build.
yeah, it helped me like yeah, it was fun. I mean, I would never go into details what I did because oh my god, I can't do that. But
It
that
helped
was
build you to say no, not again.
it. Well, I'm not gonna even say like not ever again, but it was just out of character. but I had so much fun. It was a blast.
So, school board, what part of town? Where are you from?
I'm from the geographical center of California. It's a little town called Madera. I
Oh,
grew
I
up
know about
country, so
Madera. It's near
Fresno.
it's kind of near it's
You brush your
kind
teeth?
of nearish Oakland.
What?
Well, it's about
Who?
3 hours away. We're right in the
It's near
middle of the state.
Bakersfield for sure.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think I've heard of it.
Fresno.
So
Yeah.
oh, that's what I was gonna say. We have family from Fresno.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I'm from Dallas, and Britt Britt is from Seattle, and of course Flames is from Seattle, but like we all came from and we got family from Fresno, LA, and Denver. And we all like if you know anything about history, the big migration where all of the black people were coming from the south to like these
Right.
bigger industrial cities. So
Right.
we all ended up there, and we kept in contact, of course, over many years, and kind of moved from city to city. So we've been doing our family reunion for about 30 years. But we
Nice.
got family in Fresno.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
mostly
that's why
agriculture
when you
here and
said the
farming.
city, huh? Oh my gosh.
It's
So
mostly,
so I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's mostly agriculture and farming here.
Oh my gosh,
I was
like
born in Madera.
oh
I was born
so
in here.
so are y'all is Madera the freeway that comes up from LA to Fresno, or are y'all
Yeah.
closer towards
Yeah. If you take
okay.
I-5 from LA coming up, yeah, it
Yes.
turns into 99, it turns into 99, and that'll take
Okay,
you right to
yes.
Madera.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah. All the
y'all
way to Sacramento.
yes, y'all just had a big controversy with y'all cows and stuff. It was like I drove through it. Oh my gosh, when I tell you it's almost like it sticks in the clothes.
Yeah. Takes about
Ugh.
3 days to get used to it. Yeah. The
Three.
smell
Oh
is
my
everywhere.
gosh. It
Yeah.
was so bad. We drove through it, and so like in Dallas, we got a Trinity River, and the Trinity River stinks sometimes at certain times.
Yeah.
There's like a bridge that you go through that you have to smell it, and it stinks. But there
Yeah.
it's like five, like y'all are the biggest cow capital of the world.
Well, we're about third, but yeah, cattle, agriculture, we grow
Oh my
everything.
gosh. And I
Yeah.
bet you
Yeah.
it's all corporation owned, huh?
Now it is. Yeah. Sad to say. Yep. It sure is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Bill Gates is buying up everything.
Oh wow. Oh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he got that Montesino. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cuddy. Hey, James Flames. Why does it say 10 people waiting? What does that mean?
He's not there. Let me FaceTime him.
You talking about
You
turn the
said what,
camera
cuz?
sideways? I said, why does it say 10 people waiting?
You
Cause
said what?
he ain't in front of he ain't in front of his shit. That's
There's
why.
Hey,
people. There's people in the back chat,
hey,
but
hey, we gotta do
Ain't
this
nobody
at
back
like
there.
7. We gotta do this at 7 p.m.
That's too late.
No, it's
It'll be
not.
9 o'clock
Okay.
my
Yeah,
time.
it is because they're down south.
Okay, so should we say 5 o'clock?
Four. Let's do 4.
So
5.
6 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Six
Okay,
o'clock's
perfect.
cool. We should do 6 o'clock for the next one. Yeah.
Then it'd be
Set.
8. It'll be 8 my time.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
Jay.
I'm trying to do brunch on Sundays. If I do anything, it'll be brunch.
What time is brunch?
See, we got our family reunion meeting today
Oh, what time?
at 4.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all got some good ideas and let me know what they are.
Well, it's really I gotta work with everybody. It can be planned. But you got to hear everybody's opinions. Everybody's rah rah rah. Uh,
What's the plan so far?
Yeah, see, football. We play. See, we have, in my opinion, why I love my family is because of the type of tradition that we got. Like we have, it's so good, and we always keep in mind to respect each other and and moving forward.
yeah, I put it to be able to do Zoom too. So
Oh,
Oh yeah, so maybe I can just tune in and listen.
yeah.
That
oh
idea.
well, let me charge my phone. I gotta get my internet going.
Well, get
My
the internet going, and I'll see you guys later. Love you.
All
love
right,
you
love you
too.
too.
Hey man, yeah, everybody
Have a good
tap
day.
in, man. You know, everybody tap in. You know how we do.
Then his ass want to pop back in. Then you want to pop back in and shit.
Nah, I was on the phone. What happened?
Nah, Cuddy, we gotta. I feel like we gotta do it. The next one gotta be at like 6 p.m. On Sundays. I think the 7 p.m. on Wednesdays is cool, but
What do
on
you need?
Sundays we should do it 6 p.m. I think 10 a.m.
Well,
might be
I probably
too
lost shit.
early.
10 a.m.
What
early,
we?
huh?
Yeah, it's early as hell. Hey, it'd be
Well,
crazy because
what's everybody cooking today?
it's crazy because
Nothing.
we be up on 10 a.m. on a FaceTime, but we won't be up 10 a.m. on this, which is crazy. Cause like everybody wanna blow us up right now on FaceTime at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m., but y'all won't get y'all asses or y'all won't get y'all's butt on this live chat. All right, I think we need a tutorial too. We need to do an in-person one too, so people can learn how to like get on it. Cause people be acting like they slow.
If you can read, you shall succeed.
Right, right.
Yeah.
All
You got to
right,
put
y'all.
in the
I'm getting
work.
ready to go into my niece's 1 o'clock basketball game. She played for this little team.
Well, I
But yeah,
hope they
nah, good
win.
luck. Good luck. You know,
All right, appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
appreciate
I'm
your
pretty
schoolboy
sure
for popping
I'm
up.
I'm pretty sure
Appreciate
we
y'all.
gonna
You're
be on
welcome,
a
brother.
we gonna
Thanks for
listen.
having me on.
Hey,
All
the
right, bro.
sick part about it is we all gonna be on the FaceTime in about an hour with about 10, 12 of us. That's what's sick.
Yeah, everybody gonna be
All right.
turned up. They got so much shit to say.
Right. Hey, and
Duh.
then that's what we need to push it to the live real quick.
I'm out.
But
Peace.
we
Thanks
gotta
for having
be
me
All
able
on,
to,
right,
Buck.
you know.
nephew.
All right, bro.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Hit the button. You know what it is. Buck City, reloaded. We out.